who made his X Games debut via Real Street Best Trick back in 2020, and then earned a medal in Street Best Trick Silver, which he would eventually lose to Nyjah Houston, sitting in 11th place.
Nice front side feeble into a back tail slide on that bump to ledge. Front blunt fakie cruising. Heel flip back tail.
And that rail continues to give trouble for the skaters out here, Z.
Yeah, that's a tricky obstacle. No, he knows what. Wow. Big spin hurricane. That's savage. That's not a regular everyday trick.
Yeah, that's not a middle of the mall trick. And to think on what's essentially a throwaway run.
And yeah, with that heel flip back tail in there, with all those, and then to end with that, that's a solid score. I feel like that could put him up into top 3.
That's better than a 22.
For sure. Easy.
So we're in the middle of run 2 here in the Monster Energy Men's Skateboard Street. 3 runs, best single run counts. And that jumps Felipe up into 4th, just outside of podium position. So Cordano Russell getting to drop in for his second run. For more on Cordano, let's head back down to AJ.
Well, Brando, you guys noted the fact that Cordano has a football background. I asked him, what is the crossover between football and skateboarding? And he said it's the work ethic and the consistency. He knew growing up playing football that you have a game on Friday, here's what you have to do throughout the week to get ready for it. He has applied the same technique to skateboarding. So he has a regimented practice schedule and works on his runs bit by bit to build it up so that when it's game time and the whistle blows, he's ready.
He's a disciplined young man.
Very disciplined. And a very faithful young man,
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. He's a great person and a wonderful competitor, and we were so lucky to have Cordano Russell at the X Games. And again, trouble right out the gate, Z.
Dude, I mean, some of these obstacles are a little too small for him, man. This dude's huge. He's got massive pop. Wow. Holding on to that. Big swing front board to fakie on the bump to rail, making it look good. Nice tray flip over. Into the back blunt on the bump to rail coming up.
Good to see him clear out that bail from the beginning and putting together a nice little run.
Wow, fakie heel front board. Dude, I don't know if you've seen, but his board was just screaming for help. His board was literally screaming for help. Oh my God, his board just bent. Did you see that? Holy crap, dude. His board is screaming for help.
He rides a custom toy machine deck to withstand the extra abuse that comes with that size. So Nyjah Houston still leading this thing, but this podium could get shaken up by this young man, Chris Joslin, a true veteran who's one of our favorites, one of the best skateboarders on the planet, and he's got a new baby on the way as well.
Dang, I did not know that.
Yeah. It's good to be Chris Joslin right now. Can he put it together on run number 2?
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome in.
Wow. Big hole ollie started off. High flyer. Oh. Nollie heel back lead. Wow, into the big flip. And that's the thing is with Joslin, he does not do easy setup tricks. He's flipping his board. He's going for it every time. But he is consistent with those tricks. It's just, they're just hard, man. Just to get them every time.
Already
in a run and with it being hot. Sorry.
Already with 2 heavy video parts that have come out in the last few months. Obviously the Joslin show for Plan B. And then Joyce, which came out in December, which was a tribute to his grandmother. one of his earliest supporters. And as we said in run 1, no contest will define Chris Joslin.
No, it won't.
He is a beast.
Y'all go out there and do y'all research on
all time.
He is really like that in the streets.
Deshawn Jordan, sitting in 5th, had a really nice run, just was unable to close it out. Does that change here on run 2?
Backside over quick. Ah, into the 185. I got stuck on it. And then, yeah, man, that's just like, it's like momentum gone, you know? You fall on your second trick, and then you're just kind of in a stump. Like, got 30 seconds left. He can still hustle, get a few tricks in, but the judges aren't going to take any to that to score, so. Wow. Crook up the elbow.
Zion, how are we not going to talk about Deshawn's album, which just came out a few months ago, The Bridge.
Yo, this is in
a lot of guest features on there. Ty Dolla $ign,
4 hours away, though.
Lord DeAndre.
If I would have known it was
and Zion Wright.
Close,
yes, sir.
I would have went.
You're not going to talk about that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's really cool as far as how Deshawn is being able to take that approach from the music and just kind of like spotlight it a little bit more and kind of pop his ish. So yeah, man, it's cool. And yeah, he hit me up for the project. He was like, bro, I need you on the project. The project's not done, to be honest. So I was so stoked to be a part of that, and just always sick to see my brothers just keep thriving and keep, you know, just doing what they love to do and enjoying.
Super talented. Well, let's head down to the course. AJ McCord, who's with Chris Joslin.
Chris Joslin and Ryan Sheckler. It just feels like a reunion down here, you guys. Just break down. I was going to say, Sheck, you talked about how excited you were to be back among this crew. Now that you're in it, what does it feel like?
No, it's great. It's exactly how I knew it was going to be. You know, me and Joslin go way back, and we got to compete with him twice this year already, which is like something I didn't think would happen. So anytime we see each other, it's back to the brotherhood.
And you're talking about the altitude, but also have to be talking about exchanging some dad tricks here, Chris, because I know you've got a new little one on the way. Just how excited are you for that?
Oh, very excited. So excited I could hardly focus on this right here right now, to be honest with you. But, hey, we're here.
It's like any minute, though.
It is. Yeah. Head down, ready to go. I'm going from here to the airport.
There you go. I love to see it. Well, we can't wait to see the next one. Thanks.
Thank you.
Wow, I knew he had a baby on the way. I didn't realize it was literally any minute. Wow.
And that just shows a lot, you know, as far as just him being out here, just wanting to, you know.
It's cool to see Joslin and Sheckler, who were lifelong teammates for Plan B for a long time and have known each other for so long. Now, as fathers, it's cool to see them and with a fresh new perspective. Jamie Foy sitting in 6th place.
I don't know if he got into that 180 switch crook, but he's still going. Into the backsmith, cruising. And Jamie is just finesse. Like, he just has finesse all over him. Ah, fakey 5-0 coming out hot, power. Heel flip.
Wow.
Oh, into the back nose one.
That's what did him in.
Now my partner right here, so I'm gonna stand up. I want to see it. I want to see it live. Just missed the pop. Man, it's hot out here. Let's like, that takes a toll on this skating because, hold on, let's just talk about these obstacles, man. You cannot wax these obstacles right now because why? The wax is just gonna melt off. So it's just tough, man. It's really tough.
Jamie and you're two Florida boys. You're telling me this is different for you guys?
No, it's not different for us, but it's just, you know, it's tough though. Trying to do
a little more humidity in the.
A little bit more humidity, but yeah, it's just like.
It is a hot one. I think it's 92
Imagine just trying to do it in showtime. You know, you're just like like
with all the bright lights, all the eyes on you on the biggest stage in action sports. I get it.
With us, we're just like in the streets. Like, we're gonna go street skate today. It's chill. It's hot, but like we're gonna get through it. It's execution right now.
So here's Braden Hoben. He's sitting in 10th place. That is very uncharacteristic for the kid from Encinitas.
Thanks, bro.
Trying to add to his 2 X Games silver medals. Sheck's dapping him up. Excited to see what Braden's got in store for run number 2.
Damn it, I was ready. Sorry, dude. No.
Let's go. Who's this? Braden?
Into the tail slide. Wow, kickflip 50 up on that bump to ledge. I think it's
Nice, nice.
Nice back Smith up on the bump to rail. Wow, into the kickflip nose. Grind the board break. What? And he's still going. Someone give him a board. Someone give him a board. Someone give him a board.
There goes that
The board's
man.
broke.
Oh, he's still going. No. Hold on. Sorry, I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking.
The board's broke.
How did he do that, Zion?
Oh!
Imagine that. If he would have put that whole thing together on a broken board, that was crazy, man.
That's good.
That was like video part moment. You hope for
Yo, his
that.
board's
Filming
broken.
a trick in the streets to land, break your board, and roll away. That was so sick.
That's dope.
That was incredible.
What a warrior run from Braden Hoben.
What the warrior?
Take another look.
Actually crazy. Where's the board break? Okay. 50-50. And then right here.
Wow. Kickflip nose guy.
Right there.
Board snappy.
Looking at his back foot.
Gonzo. That was super sick, though.
Super sick.
Straight sixes for Braden Hoben.
Straight
What
six.
could have been if he doesn't break the board on that run, but that's why they get a third run here in Monster Energy Men's Skateboard Street. Yuto Horigome looked like a walk in the park on his first run.
Oh, he was cruising.
Nyjah taking first place away from him. Can he take it back from Nyjah?
Oh, that was
I
sweet.
know he's got some upgrades in this run. I know he does. He always does. He's always got some tricks up his sleeve. Nice nollie nose mark.
Let's go.
Nollie 360 board. Of lip. Not many people do that. That's like that's his own. Wow, into the nollie back nose mark to fakie.
Tech on tech on tech for Yuto.
So he's trying to add a little bit. Oh, he's coming in switch. It's a bang. Oh, switch straight lip. He wanted that.
We wanted that.
Yes. So yeah, so he's got some upgrades.
There's a
to the run.
clear upgrade there for Yuto.
It just he's just got to put it together. He's got one more though, yeah.
Absolutely. You know, we talked about it, Zion. Nyjah seemingly was unmatched for years, and then Yuto burst on the scene, and they really went comp to comp.
100%, and I feel like it was really cool just because as far as you seeing a different style of skating, being able, or Yuto being able to just bring a different bag of tricks into the equation, you know? And then that's what's sick too about Nyjah's, bro, Nyjah will season tricks. How about that? Nyjah will put tricks in seasons. He'll do certain tricks in a time when he needs to do them, and then he'll put tricks away, and then he'll bring tricks out.
Oh, you're talking about the Fall 24 collection? Yeah, we're done with that.
Yeah. So.
Well said. Okay. So here's Nyjah Houston. What does he do? He's got that 93. He's in first place. Can he add some more points on run 2?
I think he's going to add a little bit of something. Wow, nollie back nose mark. Into the nollie nose mark.
Last 10 for Nyjah.
Okay, so there was an upgrade on that. He went for the switch heel front tail, switch front heel tail, switch heel foot tail slide, whatever you want to call it. One of those.
After 2 runs, our top 3 remain unchanged. Agliardi in that bronze medal spot, Yuto in silver, and Nyjah Houston will hold on to his first run score of 93. If anyone wants to win gold out here at Street, they're going to have to come and take it away from Nyjah Houston.
X Games are brought to you by Sonic, 805 Beer,
Eric Costa,
Beatbox,
Brian Sheckler,
and Monster
Chris
Energy.
Cole.
Shopping, working, and relaxing online can attract various digital threats. To improve your protection against them, just turn on
What's going on, y'all?
NordVPN.
Welcome in. Hope your date is going well.
This cybersecurity app will block
Is this day
web trackers
2?
and
Did it say
malware-infected
day 2?
sites. It will also encrypt your internet traffic without losing a
yeah.
smooth connection.
So probably gonna go tomorrow
Get
too.
the deal now. NordVPN. Cybersecurity built for every day.
Fuck your NordVPN, bro.
I do think a lot of women struggle with having adequate care. I found out about Maven through a flyer in the mail. This is a service that offered family planning, helping to get pregnant, pregnancy care. All of our benefits were available through our health plan with United Healthcare. It took a load off my shoulders. United Healthcare makes me feel supported and seen.
Kevin's in the chat. Let's go. Skate and destroy.
If you feel held back by the
Sir,
weight of navigating
Thrasher.
financial decisions,
I got you.
we can give you the
That's,
tools to help you
Thrasher's
break free
motto,
from
dude.
what's slowing you down.
Skate and
Credit
destroy.
Karma gives you personalized guidance to improve your
Chris
credit,
Cole?
savings, taxes, and
Zero
more,
back in the day, dude.
so you can find your way to money.
Put in work.
Intuit Credit Karma. Karma you can count on.
One
Chris
second,
Cole's a banger,
they're a
dude.
neighbor you like. The next, they're a neighbor you trust.
What's up, Stuffy? How you doing, man? What's going on, brother? Welcome
One
in,
second,
welcome in.
you're worrying about your home.
Sorry, I gotta watch ads.
And then, thanks to ADT, there's
Dude,
a
I tried
lot
to go
less to
YouTube
worry
and
about.
watch it.
Feel secure enough to let others in with Trusted Neighbor from
They
ADT.
stopped paying on it. Dude, they're releasing a new one this year. Or next year, maybe. Oh no, they need to stop playing, dude. Just get it done. Just get it done, son. They're still doing like a lot of testing. Just need to just release it, bro. Okay? Just fix it. It's live action, hella microtransaction. Is it live action? I didn't know that.
See what some people have got. It's an extraordinary rarity.
Spectacular.
It's a cracking item.
Yeah,
Shall
if
we
it's-
now
if
move
it's
on to what I
microtransaction,
think
dude,
they're worth? I'm going to say,
honestly, it's probably just used for like cosmetics and stuff.
of £20,000 for the two, 20 and £30,000.
100,000.
Honestly,
What a value. You have amazed me.
EA just needs to stop. What's that other one? Session? Did you ever try that one? There's Session, there's another one. Yeah, it seems kind of gay. They can do it. Probably still play it. Oh yeah,
I'll show you.
I'll play it, 100%. But I don't know why everything has to be
competition at
fucking EA.
X Games
Salt Lake, let's
2025,
go.
Salt Lake City. I'm standing by
Dude,
with
this
Braden
is
Hoben.
literally
And exciting. Last run you
in my
had there,
state.
breaking the board partway through, getting it to finish though.
If I was in Salt Lake right now, I'd be like.
What do we
10
have in
minutes
store
away
for you
from it.
next?
We'll see. I mean, hopefully don't
I
break
know
my
exactly what
board.
you're saying.
No, I mean, yeah, hopefully just
Like,
do another
right
line,
downtown.
finish it this time
Sit the fair
without
park right here.
any trouble. But yeah, one more. So we'll see.
But we saw you had the pit crew
Session,
moment in there. You have a backup
there's
board
Session,
ready.
and then there's
So what can
another
we
one
expect for you?
On Steam.
I might have to change it up a little bit because these guys are,
don't know what's
you know,
called.
putting in the work.
I think Session went
I think
1.0.
Nyjah's like one-upping his line, so I think we're gonna have to go for it.
And I understand it's a loss of a board for you, but a very lucky fan is about to get a Braden Hoben board.
Yes.
Oh,
Should we do
shit,
this?
Let's do this. Let's see which lucky fan is going to get the board. We're going to toss it here.
Broken board.
Give him a heads up first.
Hey, let's go. Throw it for. Ooh, right
Come
in the
to
face.
X Games. You never know
Jump
if you're
it,
going to get
jump
a
it.
skateboard tossed your
Dude,
way,
I
you
would
guys.
jump that fence so fast.
Games. And get some merch.
Watch, I see somebody I know.
Love to see it. Third
Yeah,
and
dude,
final
that's-
run time here at the Monster
Oh, there's the bowl
Energy
over there.
Men's
They built
Skateboard
it.
Street.
Right?
Coming to you from day 2 of X
the bowl's
Games
over here. That's built
SLC
in.
2025.
I don't know if
Not
this is
an
built in.
empty
It might.
spot
I don't think
in
so.
this venue. This is the loudest I have heard X Games all day long because they want to see this man, the legend, in his return to X Games, put this down. Here's Shex.
Yes! Showtime, baby. Big kickflip, Indy. Oh, he's gassed. He's fired up.
The kick
into the back tail.
We've all been waiting for from Ryan Sheckler.
Yo, to be honest, like, if he just puts one together, he'll get a good score. He's powered. Flick his board. Oh, into the kick for backflip. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it going, Ryan.
The three-time X Games gold medalist is on one.
Oh, look at all the boys. We're applauding him, giving him his flowers, man. Take in that Ryan has been doing this ever since he was 13 years old.
Let's go.
A moment, a little
Ryan,
geyser.
watch this.
He will soon forget Zion on his third and
So
final
clean.
run after a 6-year hiatus in front of his wife, 2 daughters. He puts together his best run of the day on his final run.
That was so sick to see. He's still out here.
He's still out here.
He's not out. Don't count him out,
A
man.
69.66, so that improves his score, putting him up in the 8th place. But the positioning doesn't matter to Ryan Sheckler. He came out here and did what he needed to do.
Love the hell out of him.
Again,
little
made
shaky
his
action.
X Games
Fuck
debut
yeah, dude.
at
I would love to
13
meet.
back in
I would love to meet him.
2003 in X Games Los
He loves
Angeles,
Salt Lake City too.
winning
He's always in
gold.
Salt Lake.
And here he is at X Games Salt Lake City as a 35-year-old putting it down. But here now, Julian Agliardi sitting in the bronze medal spot.
15, bro. He's good, too.
Oh, nose grind into that back
He's good as
spin.
fuck.
Wow, that tray flip, man, the pop on it every time is incredible.
Yeah, he's 15, bro.
Into the Nyjah 360 board.
And he's good.
Wow, into the kick for back lip.
Japanese. No, but there's number 2 is Yuto or Buto.
No,
number 2 is Asian.
Once again, timed to perfection from the 15-year-old.
No Vietnamese.
Ooh!
That was good. Go, go, go.
Keep it going.
Don't stop.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Ooh. That was good, bro.
That was sick. Epic. And man, let's talk about that.
Julian,
that is a
bro.
very hard trick to put in to your run and land it on the last trick.
The youngest competitor in our field put together his best run of the day. He's currently
Look at him.
He's losing his mind.
He's tweaking. I would be tweaking too.
Yeah.
So
it's not like the finals.
Third
This
medal,
is like
that
the,
third,
it's like the early.
that third place bronze medal spot.
They do the finals on the
You
last
saw the
day,
clear upgrade,
right?
Zion.
Yeah, he got it in. He snuck it in. Front blunt, backside flip out. That is like, it doesn't get any more technical than that as far as you having to pop in, get in position, and then be ready to flip out and land backwards. So it's like, yeah, it's insane. And look, he was surprised. He surprised himself. He was like, yes, I got it.
There is a wide gap between he and Yuto for second place.
Yuto, yeah, Yuto.
But I can't wait to see what this score is. An 87.73. So improves it a ton, but not enough.
Not enough.
To knock on Yuto's door for second place. But what a showing for the 15-year-old here at X Games SLC.
And like, you know, this is just first of many more, man.
Yeah. That's what's scary.
Yeah, he's here. He's going to be growing. He's going to be improving. And yeah, man.
And he may skate away with the medal.
Yep, and the future of skateboarding is looking very bright with people like Julian.
Signing shit already.
So Nyjah and Yuto are 1 and 2 here in the final runs of Monster Energy Men's Skateboard Street.
Crazy.
Kelvin Hoefler says, let me just think about it.
Who's this guy?
Let me dial in this line.
Okay, let's go.
Gave himself a little pep talk before his final run.
You can go with him? There it is.
Into that switch lip side. Oh, getting a little hairy.
And again, giving him trouble.
And that's what, you know, that's what sucks, man, is as far as momentum coming into these tricks, the first trick really sets the tone for the whole run. If you can come in that first trick good, executing, giving yourself good speed and trajectory into the next trick, then, man, you're setting yourself up for
Ryan Sheckler was a prime example of that. Seeing him put it together on his third and final run.
Same with Julian.
Same with Julian.
He just gave up?
So unfortunately, it won't be Kelvin Hoefler's day, but
white t-shirt.
Partner, I'm just so hyped to see the battle between Yuto and Nyjah. They'll be the last two to drop in for final runs.
It's showtime.
Will Yuto be able to put that heat on Nyjah? We shall see.
I mean, just land that switch tray lip, then the judges got some judging to do.
Here's Matt Berger's third and final run.
Wow, an upgrade on that front blunt up there.
Switchy.
Wow,
there we go.
Back lip fakie.
Yuto triggered. Yeah, Yuto.
Oh! That nollie front board just got away from him.
Tough one for Berge. Best run coming in at a 62, sitting in 10th place, last 10 seconds.
Obviously, people can't stay into skating forever. And they have vert ramps, too. It's X Games, dude.
Yeah, man, kick with back tail.
I love watching.
Very technical.
We used
Flip
to have
flip out. He's got
what was it called?
Wow, boosting that kick.
Remember
flip.
Dutour?
Into that
So
front block. I didn't see him do that one
Second
before. I think
Street
that was an
downtown.
upgrade for sure off that run.
And we would walk up and down
His
and they would
front
have
blunt to backside kickflip
motocross,
out on
they'd
that
have
10-stair handrail in
all kinds of
the
stuff. It's
Real
not
Street
do,
Best trick
Dutour.
back in
Me and my
2022.
buddy
Still
would go
lives
every
rent-free
year.
in my head.
So good.
never
One
watched
of the
like the
best
motorcycles.
moments I've seen at X Games. So unfortunately not
We'd
Berger's
always watch
day.
skating,
We move on though
BMX.
to Felipe Mota. Just
And I think they did
outside of
stuff
podium
inside.
position. You thought that
the
run
vert
might have had enough to get him top 3.
100%.
We always
If he
watch
would have
the street,
landed,
though.
he just had a little fluke.
But Julian now has given himself a little more room.
That was so long ago. We were so young.
That
But basically,
87.33 is what he'd
we
have
would
to
just go
catch
around
to get
and
onto
get
the
free
podium.
Mountain Dew refills. They'd give you a cup when you walk in, and you just get free Mountain Dew all day long.
Wow, that was an upgrade.
Every flavor.
Cat
Watch
back tail.
skating and stuff for free. I think we had to pay to get in. I don't remember. Like 10, 15 bucks.
Nollie nose blunt, cruising. You just got to hang on. It's got 12 seconds left. Either a flip front blunt or that big spin.
Go, Felipe. He was so close. That was good.
Just almost there. Just almost there.
The diabetic.
And Felipe is someone, you know, in that
Maybe that's
talk
why they
with
quit doing
Julian, that man, like, they're going to be around for a
Dutour.
while, man.
Yeah, you forget because I feel like we've watched
This is
Felipe
the
so
monster.
much over the years. He's still just 18 years old.
He's
Probably
young,
worse.
man. He's still young. He's got some time.
Don't ever.
Shout out wearing beanies in 90-degree weather.
Yep, shout out Beanie Gang.
Only 90-degree
Yes,
weather.
right?
Bro.
Yes, bro.
Cordano Russell.
That was epic, bro.
Dropping in.
We loved it.
Down south, like
Yes.
4 hours
Sheckler
away.
just came into the booth.
Yes, that was
to show some.
101 here.
Here now, Cordano. Can he put this one down right
Cordano.
out the gate?
So it's
That
all
was
good,
a good
baby.
one.
Come on. Keep going.
Go, go, go. I hate when they stop after the first one. They just keep going.
So there ain't nothing. Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
Yep. Fakey back tail.
Yeah, there you go.
Switch blunt on the quarter pipe. Into the tray flip. I think he missed the trick there. He wanted to get that back blunt in.
This will be his last trick of the day.
slinky heel, switch front board. And
oh, that would have been
I'm
cool.
gonna say it again. His board was screaming for help on that. Did you guys not? Let's get a replay on the bin, on the board bin on that. Come on.
He's 11.
Come on, squad. Let's get a replay on that.
That's pretty good.
Insane. And I feel like if he would have put together that run with just it being undeniable, they would have gave him a score for sure. Look at the board bend. Maybe it didn't bend on that a little bit, but his boards have been screaming for help all weekend.
Massive score. Jumps in at an 80 on the dot, all the way up into 4th. So unable to knock on the podium.
With the fall. Like if he would have executed the first trick into the boom.
That's great.
That was up there.
Chris Joslin's final run here.
Oh, it sounded like something, bro.
Is he? He's a big dude. This guy's going in. Chris. This guy just won SLS.
Those little rails, man.
In,
he just got caught up on the truck
a couple weeks ago.
Wow, into the big flip.
Not having it. He's having a kid like any minute too.
So tough day at the office for Chris Joslin. Last 10 seconds. We'll see if he'll give it one more.
He's OG though. Bring it home. Let's go. Yeah.
That one's for him. That one's for everyone here at SLC. If you're just joining us, as soon as this contest ends, Joslin is jumping on a plane because his girlfriend is due
he's
with
headed
his
out.
new baby any minute. He may just skate off the course and go straight to the airport.
I would be out of here. Gonzo.
But what a way to end his day. Take another look.
Big flip. Bing. 1 foot. Big flip. Bing. 1 foot.
The 1 foot's crazy.
So sick. It's called core body strength right there.
That's obliques.
Who's this guy?
So we move on to Deshawn Jordan.
Deshawn Jordan.
Can he put it together?
Nope. Just that 185 getting away from him. The crook getting away from him too.
I do like the all Chicago kit.
Yeah, he kidding.
He went Bulls tee, White Sox hat.
Showtime now. Just give him some showtime. Give him what the people want.
That was crazy if you would have landed it.
Showtime. Showtime, baby. Showtime. Let's
Still
see
got time
on
on the
this
clock.
guy sounds like Joe Rogan.
I want to see it.
Let's go. Ooh. Clean though. That's a hard trick. That's a very hard trick. I don't even know what's called.
Not going to happen, unfortunately, for Deshawn Jordan. 6th place is where he will stay.
Deshawn ain't going nowhere. He gonna be around. He gonna have more times to be able to come back and, you know, get back in that mode. So
then there were 4. Nyjah and Yuto, 1st and 2nd respectively, will be the last 2 to drop in.
That was Ryan Sheckler.
Jamie Foy sitting in 7th place.
He's got the
this
Red Bull
his final run.
Oh, okay, come on, let's build off that 180 switch crook. I'm on my feet for this one. Into the backsmith, cruising into the backsmith.
Nice. Nollie.
Into the fakey 5-0, popping out of it with power. Heel flip, hold it, hold it, keep it going. Keep it going. Come on, come on.
That was good.
Let me see some. Showtime, baby. Show him why you 2-time.
He threw his board.
And man, it just gets hard down to that last 40-second, man. Your legs, the nerves, like, you're just like, you're shaking, you're like, I want to land it. So, yeah, Foy.
That was clean.
So Jamie Foy on his final run.
So now
unable to put it together.
That was sick.
But just as was the case with so many other skaters in this field, a glimpse of what could have been.
Oh, this guy again.
Braden Hoben broke his board on the previous run, now sitting in 10th place.
Eek. Got the wrong board.
Oh, he's in? That's how he started? He's going for it.
Do it.
Wow.
Hey, you.
Holding on to that. How did he land that?
The board control from Braden, next level.
Next.
Into the background.
Ooh.
Nice little obstacle.
That's sweet. I like shit like that.
Front one, up and down.
Transition.
Bump to rail.
Go, go, go.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Keep going.
Wow.
Oh.
Kickflip nose battle there. Kickflip nose guard.
Oh.
Kickflip 50.
That was cool.
Z, that was so heavy.
That was really gnarly. And it's sick too, because I've seen him doing that in practice. Honestly, I thought he was gonna start his runs off with that, but
still going?
That was a good way to end it. Pops with 50. Chilling. Easy.
Damn,
Don't let
bro.
Braden be on a heater too, because he is not counted out of podium when he's on fire.
Third final run from Braden Hoben. The clock stopped. He keeps going.
And he's still going. So fuck it.
An absolute aura tech run from Braden. Broke his board on his second run. And a lot of highlights on the final one.
That was insane. How did he land that?
He almost, this is cool. And then the grind. With the manual. That's sweet. Another manual.
What?
We're celebrating 30 years of X Games here in SLC.
What's he sitting at? 8?
And it's moments like this that make you appreciate what this stage is all about. Yuto Horigome sitting in the silver medal spot. A ridiculous 91 on his opening run. He's the last skater that can potentially knock out Nyjah from that first place spot.
See what he's got. That tray flip into this big Showtime back 360.
Yeah, let's go, Yuto. What's his at? He's got some clean runs.
Into the 9 nose
Japanese clean or what?
Wow, into
let's go, Yuto.
360 lip. Into the nollie front heel. Okay, so that's an added on. That's an add-on right there. He was able to combo those two tricks. That's something different in this run. Into the nollie back nose front. Okay, so if he could just end this with a bang, let him breathe, let him chill. But yeah, it's go time.
Some grinds here and there and stuff. Oh, here it goes. Ooh, that was sweet. Kind of missed it because the thing got in the way.
Showtime, baby. So look, with the judges and counting, like, bro, they're gonna add on to that trick. Into the line, nollie 360 lip, boom, into the nollie front heel.
The camera was in a different angle. Replay.
Look at Nyjah. Yeah, look, you heard Nyjah. He said, "Woo!" Because he know what's coming. Yeah, he said, he know what's coming.
2 points separate Yuto Horigome from Nyjah Houston. Is that the best run we've seen today?
Okay, good. That, we're clean.
Yuto skating on another planet.
So clean.
On his final run.
Right here.
You called it, Z. There are upgrades in this run.
That's crazy.
This is better than a 91. Is it better than a 93?
Ooh, they might be tied.
We'll see. But yep.
A 95.33. We have a new leader.
Yeah, that was solid. Fucking 95.
The stakes couldn't be higher And Yuto delivers.
Nyjah's loving. Nyjah is loving all of this right now. Hey man, it's not. Hey man, it's not over to the fat lady sing.
The greatest of all time.
It's not over to the fat lady sing, man.
Just got knocked down into the silver medal spot.
Bring it.
Oh, switch on that flip into the crook. Nice 5-0 fakie. Half cap flip. Kick flip back lip. I think those may be 2 upgrades. I did not see him half cap flip into it. Or it could be wrong. Wow, into the nollie back nose blunt.
In complete control. Could this be a walk-off?
Into the nollie nose blunt.
It all comes down to this.
Snaps.
Gold on the line. One trick.
Right here. Oh, he's trying to switch it at the end. And it.
Just a truck away from just, he would have finessed that too.
And Nyjah Houston is unable to complete the run, which means Yuto earns his 6th career gold medal.
Oh, you got a gold from that?
Congratulations, Yuto Horigome.
What a finish.
Oh, that was it?
Here in the Monster Energy Men's Skateboard Street. On his final run, Yuto took away first place, and Nyjah was unable to take it back.
Nyjah's probably pissed, but like, he earned it.
Our podium set, Yuto gold, Nyjah silver, and Julian Agliardi, the 15-year-old, earns bronze.
That's so cool.
Let's head down to AJ McCord.
Yuto, what a way to finish this event off. You needed a score in your final run. How did you lock in and level up?
I was really nervous, but
yeah, Japanese.
Also, I was this guy, most clutch guy right here. Always so clutch. Thank you, bro.
Well, Nyjah, while you're here, let's talk about just this incredible performance all of you put on here at Street Course. Nyjah, you told me you love the pressure. What was it like to see him drop that 95 right before?
I was not surprised. I was not surprised at all. You can never count this guy out. He always makes it happen on the last run. But it was a good contest out there. Congrats to this guy, first medal.
I was going to say, you had one of the most electrifying moments. This crowd got so behind you. Describe what it feels like to win that medal.
Honestly, it doesn't even feel real. It feels like a dream. I can't believe it. You know, it's like, I don't have the words to explain. I knew I could do it. I knew I had it in me. I knew I could land everything, and I gave it my all. So
it's not
happy. Thanks to everybody out there.
As you should be. It's not a dream. Soak it in. And Yuto, another moment for you to soak in as well. First X Games Street gold medal since 2023, your 4th overall. How have you continued to bring it every single event here at Street?
It's hard, like, yeah, but like, I just keep pushing myself, having fun skating with friends. Yeah, I'm stoked to be here. Thank you so much, Salt Lake City X Game.
Thank you so much for the performance. We'll send it back to you.
It's crazy that we are in an era where we have 2 of the best skateboarders of all time who are that good under pressure. Nyjah Houston with the lead after run number 1, and then Yuto Horigome on his final run, the second to last run of the entire contest. Absolutely flipped the script, putting down the highest score of the daisy.
That 95, man. And like I said, he had upgrades in that. He just wanted to put something down, give himself some breathing room, and then boom, Nyjah applied pressure. Then it was like, okay, go time. And Yuto, this isn't from Yuto's been in this position a bunch. It's nothing that he's not new to, you know.
I hate to ask it, if Nyjah does end it properly and land that trick, where did we go?
I feel like they're gonna give him the score. But yeah, I don't know.
Trick of the Doritos trick of the day, courtesy of young Julian Zion.
That was good.
Front blunt, backside flip out. Like, bro, people don't realize how hard to do that trick, but not only to pack it in at the end of your run, like, it's, yeah, that's no joke, man. That's no joke.
What a showing for the 15-year-old earning his first career X Games medal. Congratulations to our entire field. But it was 26-year-old Yuto Horigome winning in perhaps some of the most dramatic finish we've seen in this contest in well over a decade. I mean, this takes me back to Nyjah winning on a last trick against P-Rod back in 2013 Barcelona.
I remember that.
What an epic battle out here at Skateboard Street. Congratulations to our entire field. 15-year-old Julian winning his first career X Games medal, and Yuto Horigome reclaims gold out here in Salt Lake City.
Thank you, bro. Yuto. Anybody? Sharpie? Yuto, I'll trade you hats. I'll trade you hats. I'll trade you hats. Take the hats.
I'm gonna do some moving around for a bit. Oh yeah, man, I appreciate you coming in, brother.
Thank you, Brandon. Just trying to comprehend. That was a truly all-time men's street final. As you see, Arissa True making sure that she got a picture with Yuto Horigome on his victory lap. He's actually on his way to come and sit right now with us at the desk. But what this kid has done is truly incredible. Obviously, Olympic gold medal. This is his 4th gold medal here in street. But the level of consistency with tricks that formerly you would strictly see like, okay, that's something that someone's just going to put in a video part. We saw levels of that with Nyjah Houston in competition, but Yuto has literally taken it to a place that you've really never seen before.
I mean, when I was watching him, I literally said, that is sick. And I don't think I've used that word in a long time. Look what you guys are doing to me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bree, welcome.
I'm here. I'm here.
Sick is appropriate, but he's really an incredible story. I mean, when he first came onto the scene, he spoke limited English. Coming from Japan, a different type of skate culture there, and then moving to Los Angeles, getting ingrained within the professional skateboarding culture, which is kind of difficult to break into, especially if you get a reputation as, oh, well, that guy's just a contest guy. As strange as it may sound, you can get a little bit of pushback from the culture, being like, are you really for the streets, though?
Right.
Yuto.
And he answered that question, though. He is. He's for the streets, Salama.
Has more than answered that question. As he makes his way over here, we'll take a look at some of the highlights from that legendary street contest. I mean, Julian Agliardi coming in 3rd behind Nyjah Houston is a story by itself, because Julian, he's only 15 years old. He rides for Nyjah's company, Disorder, and Nyjah's finally in this position to be this mentor to bring up the next generation, and this is his first X Games with Nyjah. As we see some highlights here from Yuto, just complete control with that 270 lift slide. Like the ability for him to engage in these technical flip tricks into a rail and then flipping out. Again, it's the type of things that people reserve for, like, oh, I saw someone do that in a video part or for a clip, because it takes 1,000 tries to get there.
For sure. I mean, he makes it look effortless. I swear, I feel like I'm going to be able to go home and do some of these moves, but obviously I can't.
Please send us the video, Bree.
You know what? That's the one time I'll go viral. So
please send us the video.
I might. But, I'm so excited to talk to him, because I also want to know from his point of view is what does it mean to him, because he's now influencing generations of Japanese skaters coming up, and that has to really mean a lot to him. And I would love to hear, like, what his journey, what his journey means to the guys over there. So and the gals.
What I think is really special too here is Nyjah and Yuto have this deep admiration for each other, right? There's this friendship there, but they're also competitors. And Slumma, you're deep in the culture. You know how the streets work. And these guys all kind of communicate together. It's very collaborative, which is so different than our traditional sports.
Yeah, there is a, as you've heard the women talk about, Arissa talks about, I compete against my peers, but we're moving the culture forward together. These are still very, very niche sports, right? There's not big, giant bankrollers and millions of dollars and guaranteed contracts. You're only as good as the last thing you did and to be able to sustain your career. And to me, there's nothing harder than being a professional skateboarder, especially a street skateboarder, because of the stakes.
Right.
The stakes are immense. You break your body in ways that you can't last very long. So again, they all understand that they're a part of a very, very small team. I like to call them Jedi. And so while they do, there is competition with each other, they are there to push the sport forward. They understand that this is their time as a collective to push it that much more forward. And like I said before, you have a Julian Agliardi who's coming up behind them. As there he is in real time.
I
ran into
There's the man himself.
in the hotel, the hotel restaurant on night one, and he just casually rolled by and had that focus in his eye.
Yeah, well, you know what I love is that this sport has gone from underground to the Olympics, but it still feels underground, and that's what I love about it. These are incredible athletes.
Yuto, let's go, buddy! Congratulations, Yuto! Incredible run.
Thank you.
Here you go. Yeah, congrats.
My guy.
Let's go! Olympic gold medalist and X Games gold medalist.
Come on in. We got a little bit of time before we go to commercial, but we'll get a microphone on you.
He's done it all.
I couldn't imagine
competing and coming and doing an interview.
Right after.
That is absolutely incredible. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I know your fans are going crazy back home watching right now.
Can you hear us? All right. They're going to throw an earpiece in you.
Did you get some water? It's hot out here. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Yuto, it's only been 5 minutes since you won gold, but I'm really curious, the battle, the rivalry between you and Nyjah, how that pushed you today, the back and forth for that run.
I did my first line, and I was pretty happy, but not really happy. It was a little sketchy, but still I'm happy. But after Nyjah, he landed his trick, and but I knew he's gonna do it. He's so good. He's good contest, street, everything. But that was good. He pushed myself. I'm trying to push myself too. Focus on my next line.
Well, it was truly, truly incredible to watch you in that focus mode. We only have about 45 seconds left. Go real quick, guys.
Well, I just want to know, how does it feel that you're influencing younger generations of Japanese skaters to be in the exact spot you're in now?
Yeah, it's crazy. After Olympic, all the contests, the new generation, it's crazy level. Everyone killed it. Even months ago, had an Olympic qualifier, all Japanese guys killed it.
Amazing.
Awesome.
So, yeah,
well, we have 5 seconds left to say goodbye. Thank you for stopping by. We will see you tonight. Congratulations to Yuto Horigome. More X Games 2025 rolling on. Coming back with us tonight.
Time to celebrate. Woo!
Open your eyes.
There were a lot of questions as the games began. An eclectic group of athletes seized this rare showcase.
Open your eyes. Allow them to blow your mind.
Yeah, yeah,
Listen to this crowd.
I will be undefeated. Put in work. I don't want no more.
And she's throwing the hardware out there to the crowd. Leticia's first ever gold medal comes in her home country on her final run.
I will be undefeated.
To the Monster Energy Women's Skateboard Street, and it starts right now. What's happening, everybody? Brandon Graham joined alongside the legend Amelia Brodka, and Amelia, all eyes today on Chloe Covell, who's on a quest for a three-peat here in Women's Street.
Chloe Covell absolutely blew us away last week in Osaka. But there is a stacked field here. A lot of the Japanese skaters can challenge her for that gold.
So Chloe Covell coming in on an absolute heater. Was so dominant from the jump a week ago at X Games Osaka. Who will push her out here today at X Games Salt Lake City? A look at our field, just 7 skateboarders here in the final. And we talked about Chloe. You can never count out Yumeka and Miyu Ito.
Don't forget about Shiloh Katori. She is such a talented skater, mostly focused on video parts, but honestly, if she could put together a run, it's going to be very impressive.
Paige Hine dropping just moments ago, so our field of 8 will be a field of 7 here in the final. Our format, 7 skaters, 3 runs each. Best single run counts.
They look older than they are.
Making her X Games debut at just 15 years old. Kicking it off will be Jessica Reedy.
Jessica got the call 48 hours prior to her first practice session here. She's from New Zealand. She had to hop on a plane. It took her 22 hours to get here. And I watched that first practice. She was not shaken at all by the travel. She is here and she is ready.
Could jet lag be the medicine that the X Games rookie needs out here at the Monster Energy Women's Skateboard Street? We've had unbelievable crowds on hand out here at SLC. And it's time to set it off as we get ready to kick off Women's Skateboard Street. But all eyes, as we said, on Chloe Covell. So much pressure on her, but she seems to always rise to the occasion.
A confident Chloe is a scary Chloe, because she just feeds off of those last wins. She won earlier this month in Rome as well, and then won in Osaka. So she's feeling good, and that typically means you're gonna see Chloe's best.
It is hot out here. The temperatures have routinely been in the 90s this week. No different here today. Have to see if that plays a factor out in this final.
honestly, it does affect how something slide or grind because the wax just melts
off,
right off.
45 seconds.
So Jessica Reedy, as we said, just off the plane, making her debut.
From New Zealand.
What can she put down on her very first X Games run?
She said she was so excited to come out here to finally meet her Toy Machine teammate, Shiloh Katori, and that's what fired her up the most, you know, finally being with this community. She sees it from afar, everybody just supports one another, and now she gets to be here and feel that support in real time.
Jessica Reedy, welcome to the X Games.
Oh, there's a nice tray flip into the bank. Kickflip, gapping over. Feeble grind. Oh, and using the quarter pipe as well, throwing in a little front rock, olling the stairs. Oh, that was a really controlled backside 5-0.
Backside 5-0. Ooh. Nice,
Oh,
okay.
there's a nollie frontside flip.
A little sloppy. Ooh.
Oh, and the Fakey Smith kickflip, getting super tech on her X Games debut. Oh,
okay,
wow,
it's okay.
just missing the backside flip, but the amount of different
Very nice.
flip trick variations in her runs, I mean, if she puts that together, she might be knocking on podium's door on her first X Games.
No question, Amelia, I need a trick count on this. The amount she was able to put in this 45 seconds is impressive.
She never missed the wall. She even did tricks on the quarter pipes.
So Jessica's first run score coming in at a 78.33. The bar officially set here in Women's Street. So here's Liv Broder making her second X Games appearance. We saw her in Ventura last summer.
Ventura.
Heavy way to start with a front 50 on that handrail. Liv actually goes to a sports school out in Switzerland, so she spends most of her time at the skate park and calls it school, which is pretty rad in my opinion. Nice kickflip into the bank. Frontside 5-0, maybe lost a little speed, maybe stuck a little bit, but saved it.
Oh.
Just missing the foot on the big spin over the hip there.
Go, go, go.
So that'll do it for the 17-year-old Zurich native. We'll see what she's got for run number 2.
It's like she already hurt her finger before. Yeah.
This was such a strong way to start. I mean, that is a massive rail. I'm excited to see how she planned the end of her run because she's a smart competitor. So if you're starting with a bang, you know you got to end it with an even heavier bang.
All eyes now on 16-year-old Tampa native Shiloh Katori.
What happened? Oh shit.
We have an injury there. X Games medical. Quick onto the scene.
Next season. What?
We didn't see what happened, but good to see medical moving quick there. We're going to take a short break while everything gets assessed here at X Games Salt Lake City.
What the fuck happened?
More from X when we return.
Interesting.
Ignite the celebration this holiday with the outdoor fun and flavor that's better on a Blackstone. Because all across the nation, Blackstone is the way America cooks outdoors. With an enormous variety for your whole neighborhood, giving you the freedom to cook anything, anytime, anywhere. Only on a Blackstone, America's best-selling griddle. Go to your nearest Blackstone retailer or blackstoneproducts.com now and make everything better on a Blackstone.
1 second, they're a neighbor you like. The next, they're a neighbor you trust.
Actually, no problem.
1 second, you're worrying about your home. And then, thanks to ADT, there's a lot less to worry about. Feel secure enough to let others in with Trusted Neighbor from ADT.
If we weren't proud of the craftsmanship and level of detail that go into every pair of Warby Parker glasses, well, we probably wouldn't show you how they're made.
Probably.
Including this part, which is our favorite. Wow.
Wow.
And this is also great. Each pair comes standard with lenses that are scratch resistant, anti-reflective, and UV protective. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com.
Fear Factor's back, and it's crazier than ever.
Fear Factor. Let's see that new thing where it's gonna be like the new Fear Factor, but Johnny Knoxville is gonna host it. It'll be wild,
All aboard?
Right?
Your one-stop ship
Knoxville
for sharks and more sharks has arrived.
Shark.
The
Yeah, I
girl
don't know what
gang
happened.
is the coolest gang ever. I love the gang because, like, we have these experiences together that tie us all together.
All the girls are a really good community. Before each of us take like a run or a best trick, we're all like high-fiving each other and trying to hype each other up.
The friendship that like we all share in women's skateboarding is truly so special, and I didn't think that it would be that way when I first got into the scene. You know, being able to call my competitors one of my best friends is so special.
It brings a lot of joy out of me. Just skating with my friends, we go off each other's vibe and go off each other's energy, and it's just amazing.
There's more girls skating for sure. I feel like more girls are getting into vert. It's definitely progressing skateboarding as in general.
When one girl pushes the spool and lands one crazy trick, another girl's gonna learn something else. It's gonna push me to try learn something else, and it just like pushes the level and everyone just gets better and better.
Better and better.
Like, there's so many memories we've gotten to share when we're older and maybe our 80s and be like, hey, remember?
If you were to look at women's
Tony.
vert skating 5 years ago,
Tony.
it's just a totally different world now. The level of progression is better than ever.
The culture of women's skateboarding is like the men's was back in the early 80s. It's
Don't know who that is.
progressing so quickly.
What
The level is insane. I mean, it's better than it's ever been.
They're getting better, not even every year, but like every event, they're pulling out new tricks and harder tricks. Man, it's great to see.
Arissa True, she's got it all.
Here we go, 720.
That's never been done in competition.
Arissa's just got like this passion. She's pretty much pushing it more than anyone is right now.
Reese Nelson, welcome
Something
to the
bad
show.
must have happened because
Dropping
they're
into back-to-back 540s.
She calls that the breakfast burger.
Reese Nelson, the fact that she's her age and literally making up tricks, I see so much of me in her.
There's so many of these girls doing tricks that I
Making
like,
up tricks?
still am trying to learn, and it pisses me off kind of.
It gives you a rush when you're just trying to fit in all your best tricks on vert. It's just so much fun and it's my favorite thing ever.
Progression is so essential to me because it pushes the level of skateboarding, not just in women's, but in skateboarding all around.
Being part of that group of women's vert skateboarders who are like paving that progression is very special to me. I've never thought that I would end up in like this select group of girls.
If I was a betting man, actually, I don't know who I'd put money on. That makes for some good entertainment.
I think it's the golden age of vert skateboarding, and I'm here for it.
He's there for it. Oh shit.
We welcome you back to X Games
What the fuck
Salt
happened?
Lake City, where unfortunately Miyu Ito, our defending gold medalist from Ventura last summer, took a hard spill, taking a practice run right as we were kicking off the Monster Energy Women's Skateboard Street.
That's...
Medical quick on the scene. And when we return,
Hopefully she's okay.
we will maintain run number 1 here at
That's
Women's
crazy.
Skateboard Street from day 2
What's up, Frank? What's going
of
on,
X
brother?
Games Salt Lake City 2025.
Oof.
Shopping,
working.
Hopefully.
And relaxing
she's
online
okay.
can attract various digital threats. To improve your
Scary.
protection against them, just turn on NordVPN.
Yeah, I don't like when people get hurt. And
This
pull it out on the
cybersecurity
stretcher.
app will block web
Carried out
trackers
on
and
stretcher.
malware-infected sites.
They gotta
It
clean
will
up the
also
blood.
encrypt your internet traffic without losing a smooth connection. Get the deal now. NordVPN. Cybersecurity built for every day.
Hi, Heather.
How are you?
Heather found out my Widowmaker was 97% stocked up.
97%.
If it wasn't for my guardian angel, I wouldn't be here.
I wonder why they call it a support beam.
I don't know, but it tastes load-bearing.
Ugh, an Orkin Pro? That's it. I'll never eat here again.
Nope. 1 star. Orkin, the best in pests.
Boom, boom, boom. Relaxing with elephants. That I know.
Welcome to a new season of Martha Cooks. Delicious food, delightful guests, and lots of fun. Good food, good friends, and good times. Bon appetit. Watch free on the Roku channel.
This means everything to us.
The world hears us. The world feels us.
This is the place to be, and no one does it better, baby!
This is TNA Wrestling.
This competition is about understanding the fundamentals and traditions in sushi and Japanese cuisine.
I'm ready.
This could be anyone's game.
For everyone out there, follow your dreams.
You know what's not cool, Bobby? Paying taxes on fireworks to celebrate the day with paying taxes. Welcome in. Thank you for chilling.
A black belt with so many slaves of men.
Okay.
Hell of a time to call me back. Stop calling names. We need help.
Why did you bring the Black Fist through?
We're all Black Bloods.
So what are you saying?
You're all our prisoners. And from this
Dude,
point
Diablo
forward,
2 was released
this is our
25 years
outpost.
ago today. A long time ago. Condoms are
They're
fucking
sometimes
pussies.
funny. No hands equals
Correct.
face plant. And often funny.
The landlord clearly said no open flames.
There's even usually funny.
Go, come on.
But we're always funny.
So true.
With original comedies, you can always rely on.
America loves the bangs.
24 hours a day, right on your screen.
Number one.
Always funny.
Number one.
Oh, we're never not on.
Yeah, we're waiting for
And find law and
them to
order
clean
in
up
a
for
town
blood
like
and such.
It's a little harder to find it than the people.
I've got a personal stake in finding this man.
I can't trust nobody no more.
I've come a long way to kill you.
Who are you afraid of?
That's a true fact.
We welcome you back to X Games Salt Lake City 2025. We're in the midst of day 2, run 1, taking place here in the Monster Energy Women's Skateboard Street Final. A scary scene just a little bit ago. Miyu Ito, our defending gold medalist, one of the best young talents in the sport, went down very hard on a practice run. She's currently being evaluated for a head injury and has been taken to the hospital. Our hearts are with her. We know the competitors have her at the top of their mind as well. Amelia, it's got to be difficult for the show to go on, but here we are, run 1, Shiloh Katori.
Shiloh is such a talented skater, and to start with a nose slide down that stair set. I mean, to lock into a nose slide and be able to hold it like that on your non-dominant foot is so impressive.
I hate when people
And then
get
getting
hurt.
in the blunt
Not a rule.
fakie on the quarter pipe. She's done a really good job of being able to be present despite what we've witnessed. Nice frontside board slide down the center rail. Oh, just missing the kickflip. She's got this incredible story. Her mom has put everything on the line to support Shiloh in her skateboarding.
Oh.
And Shiloh's been out recently filming a ton for Toy Machine. So for her to come here and, you know, so far she's putting together a really solid run.
This is Shiloh's third X Games appearance, still searching for that first podium finish, but as you said, Amelia, been out in the streets so much, has put together some incredible footage, a 63.66 for Shiloh, and she is on so many different people's radars. She's just so fun to watch. We move on to Ibuki Matsumoto, who made her debut last summer in Ventura and took home a bronze medal in this event at Oslo just a week ago.
Oh, that was fun to watch. 50-50 back 180. Very creative combination there. And the frontside nose grind looking really solid. The thing to really appreciate about her is how calm her upper body is. It just gives her this really calm, cool, and collected style.
Nice. Ooh, careful. Ooh. Put the helmet on.
And Ibuki goes down hard on run number 1, pops back up. And we'll see how she treats this last 10 seconds.
Oh, going kickflip back lip.
So that'll do it for Matsumoto's first run here in the Monster Energy Women's Skateboard Street. Yumeka Oda, 18 years old, 3 X Games medals, a couple of bronzes in this event.
Bronze? 2024.
Can she challenge Chloe here today?
Still holds some of the best single trick scores at street leagues with her kickflip front feeble down some of the biggest rails, starting off with a frontside blunt slide. Wow, the way that she caught that kickflip with her back foot was just so solid. And there's the kickflip front board, showing you just how much control she has over her kickflip. Front feeble. Nice crooked grind. She's a smart competitor. She knows how to put a run together, knowing it's her first run, wants to get a good score just to start things off, and flipping her forward, kickflip back 50. That's a lot of different combinations and a great use of the course. The judges are definitely going to give that a good score. She shall be rewarded.
Amelia, you of course are very familiar with Yumeka. You remember her as an 11-year-old coming to the United States for the first time to compete at Exposure.
That's right. In 2018, she blew us away. We'd never heard of her. She shows up at Exposure. She wins the qualifiers. She wins the competition. And we were just left with our jaws on the floor after seeing her come out there for the first time. And now it's been amazing to watch her continue to grow and progress. And I think 88.33, huge score for Yumeka right off the bat.
So Yumeka taking over first place. But how long will that stand with Chloe Covell set to drop in, our defending gold medalist from X Games Oslo just a week ago. She is having a moment, Amelia, simply been unbeatable in this discipline.
She's on a few back-to-back wins, not only X Games and Osaka, but also off World Skate. Wow, the backside nose blunt, an uncommon trick in this field, and especially when the rails are sticky in the heat, that is a tough one to even risk throwing into your run. Getting the nollie flip in there. Allegedly learned switch kick flips before she even learned regular ones. But there's the regular one to front board. She's on a good one, Brando.
Too easy. How does she end it?
Oh, wow. Going for the 50-50 kickflip out. And especially on a round rail, to be able to get into 50-50 and then get your feet ready to kickflip out, she's just got so much control.
Everything about this run was picking up where she left off in Osaka just a week ago.
That was clean.
And for that ender to be able to flip out, my heavens, if she can put that together. So her score, we await. Oda in first place with that 88.33. Judges clearly thinking this one over.
Got a fist bump from Jeremy Bloom himself.
X Games CEO on hand, and 86 for Chloe. 86. So even with
CEO right there?
being able to finish, that run, she's still oh so close 86. To first place. Run 1 officially in the books here at the Monster Energy Women's Skateboard Street. Run number 2 begins right now with the rookie, Jessica Reedy, who's sitting in that bronze medal spot, Amelia.
She has got such a big bag of flip tricks, you know, and she's finding really creative ways to put all of them into her run. A little bit of a different style, maybe a little bit of a slower approach than some of the skaters, but just so much control, holding that feeble grind the whole length of the rail, getting the front rock in on the quarter pipe and olling the stairs. Popping in a quick back 50 instead of the 5-0 this time. I think she knew she didn't have quite as much speed as she needed.
Close, like, stop. Keep going.
She had it. Just steps off.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, so last time she did a fakey Smith kickflip, and then to take it front Smith kickflip, arguably definitely harder to get your foot in that kickflip position and be able to pop out on the quarter pipe.
Amelia, the research
it.
tells me this is her first X Games, but my eyes say otherwise.
Yeah.
You are correct. She's just looks so calm and confident. Just such a steady approach.
Wow. So Reedy will not improve upon her first run score. Third place is where she will stay. We move on to Liv, who's sitting in 5th. Can she replace that 68 here on her second run?
Huge way to start with the front 50 on the handrail, sneaking in a front 50 on the quarter pipe as well. She's got a really strong push.
Yeah, she's got good speed.
Getting the front blunt.
Front blunt. Oh!
It looked like she missed the pop on her kickflip.
Yeah, pop.
So
no pop. Ain't got no pop.
There was no way that was going to work, unfortunately. Looks like she's regrouping, get a little bit of practice in for the next one. Oh, there's the big spin she missed in her first run.
The big spin. Those are hard.
Last one for Liv.
Oh.
Oh, I think she might have been trying to go front feeble, so she needs to clear her front truck on the opposite side of the rail in order to lock into that one. Definitely a gnarly trick to throw on a handrail, because then you're grinding with your back facing the flat bottom.
They catch right.
So Liv will stay in 5th place. Shiloh Katori sitting in 6th, trying to knock out that 63.66 from her first run. If she can put it all together here, this has podium potential, Amelia.
Absolutely. And I can't talk enough about her nose slides, because in order to do them on a round rail, there's not even a really solid lock-in point, and you're on your non-dominant foot, and she stands up on it with such authority. Unfortunately, stepping off on that lip slide on the bump to bar.
Nice.
On that center square rail. Oh. You know, it's tough. Once you miss a part of the run, you mentally, you kind of know it's a throwaway, and you're like, do I call it off? Do I just keep going?
Even after the buzzer, Shiloh's going to give it.
Oh, that was pretty good. Even though it was after the buzzer, but still.
You know, she's a true street skater. There are no buzzers when you're out at the spot, unless you're getting kicked out. But, you know, she's out there filming some really great parts. And it's such a treat to see her out here in competition. But if she puts that run together, that's definitely podium potential.
Do good.
Ibuki Matsumoto is just outside of the top 3. Can she land a full pull here and challenge for a podium position?
Oh.
That is such a unique trick, the front 50 to back 180 off. Usually you go out front side the way that you're grinding, but that just shows you how much control she's got. Not showing you that it's hard with her upper body, staying really quiet and controlled about it.
Ooh, nice.
Just such a nice backside Smith grind from Ibuki. I love everything about her style.
Ooh, those slippery. Good.
Running out of rail on the kickflip back lip. Oh, massive.
That was a good one.
Kickflip to flat.
That was a big one.
So there we see what could happen if she puts it all together. But you know, Miyu is a really close friend of hers. I'm sure it's hard to stay present and not think about how her friend might be doing right now, because they traveled here together. They've been spending all the practices together. They're eating meals together.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, you know, I'm sure she's doing it for Miyu as well.
And Matsumoto jumping up into the top 3 with that run. But yes, as you said, the shadow of the injury that we saw earlier with Miyu has to be playing with all of the competitors' minds. How will they finish? Yumeka Oda, our current leader, stepping off early.
The leader? Oh yeah, she was pretty good.
Oh, going for an upgrade. It looked like she was going crooked grind, nollie heel. That would definitely bump up her score significantly, get her a little bit more room to breathe up on the top of that leaderboard. Hopefully we get to see her put it together in her next run.
So unfortunately, a throwaway run for Oda, which leaves the door open for our defending gold medalist from Osaka on a quest to go 3 in a row, Chloe Covell, who drops in next.
I mean, Chloe's sitting in second on a run that wasn't even completed, Brando.
So can Chloe Covell put it all together and close out this run and take over first place?
Catching the kickflip so well into that bank. The backside nose blunt. Not seeing that in this field. Definitely an impressive one. Backside Smith grind, holding it so well. Popping the nollie flip. Kickflip front board. This is looking like a really strong run for Chloe. Can she close it out? All right, playing it safe. It wasn't the 50-50 kickflip that we thought we would see, but she knows she got a good score not completing the last run, so that's definitely going to be an improvement. But don't get me wrong, the frontside nose grind on the handrail is no joke.
It will be interesting to see such an incredible run, but electing not to put the kickflip stamp on the end of that final trick. The judges know what she's capable of. but certainly cleaner than what we saw out of run 1, Amelia.
So it definitely has to better
run?
her score. You know, she's playing smart right now. We know Chloe always likes to raise the bar, but sometimes you just got to put a clean run down and build your confidence and go from there.
Wow, a 90.66. And Chloe Covell back in a familiar spot, sitting in first.
The crowd is absolutely loving it.
Chloe the Flow with strategy for days. As a 15-year-old, having such a grasp of what is needed and knowing what's at stake, she's really one of one. Pretty special to call an audible there on run number 2 and still take over the top spot. So run 2 officially in the books. Is it Chloe Covell's to lose on her quest for 3 in a row here at X Games?
OMG, they must think we're so dumb that we'll just fly into that bug zapper and die.
Lol, I die.
And now this Orkin Pro? Ew.
Ew.
Let's go, besties. Who was that?
Smells like Ashley.
Sad.
R.I.P. girl.
Orkin, the best in pests.
Watch the Monster Jam channel. Streaming all the time.
Available for free, anywhere,
Anytime, any place. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
now available on Roku.
All right. We don't need to see what you can see now.
Yes!
What do you think happens when you die?
I think it's this.
Trash raccoons.
A trash raccoon. You're a little raccoon roaming around the kitchen, grabbing things with your little claws, eating them over the trash.
I'm Anthony Bourdain. I write, I travel, I eat, and I'm hungry for more.
Nice. We're not even eating yet. It's good.
All right, I'm going in.
It is really delicious.
My name is Madonna.
John Hurts, Anne Hathaway.
And I'm Rebel Wilson.
So many great guests and great stories, and some of my very favorite people. Say what now?
So I don't hear that every day. I left set and this poor girl came up and went, "Are you Jon Snow?" And I went, "No, I didn't know that."
You've met Andrew before.
In my dream.
This could be another party, and we've got a cake, and we're all together.
That's true. Show business is lovely. Join me on the Graham Norton Show channel for non-stop classic Norton.
This is insane.
Go, go, go! No! Oh, no, Steven!
We welcome you back to the Monster Energy Women's Skateboard Street Final. The more things change, the more things stay the same. 2 runs in, and Chloe Covell is sitting in first place. AJ McCord with Chloe.
A familiar place for Chloe to be in first place. How did you change things up between run 1 and run 2 to get yourself to the top spot?
I did like basically the same run, but I just changed the last trick from the 50 kickflip to the nose grind because my run, the first run with a fail, I still scored at 86. So I thought if I just got like a safe trick, like overcrook, then I would have scored high. So yeah.
And it turns out you were right. So now as you wait to see what you're going to need to do in run 3, how do you mentally get ready?
It's all just, you know, just like look and see what the other girls get. Like everybody's shredding. I guess I'll just see what happens. Like Yumeka's got her crook nollie flip. If she lands that, her run will definitely boost up heaps. So yeah, I guess it's just a waiting game.
We'll let you wait. Thank you so much, Chloe.
Thank you.
Chloe Covell, can she earn a 4th career gold medal out here at X Games Salt Lake
It's already
City?
like,
and we
what's
look
she,
back,
like 17 or
cheers
some
to 30
shit?
years from our friends at Pacifico, going back, listen to this crowd, to 2013.
First gold in
The
Brazil.
legend, Leticia Buffoni. Amelia, so many iconic moments in this event, but this was her first ever X Games gold medal in Foz do Iguaçu, Brazil.
The absolute queen of women's street skateboarding. Thank you to Leticia for paving the way for us all.
Third and final runs here at the Monster Energy Women's Skateboard Street. Jessica Reedy,
I don't know what this
who was
pays.
sitting in a
They
podium
gotta get
position
some
here
kind of money
in her
from this,
X
right?
Games
Their
debut,
sponsors,
got knocked out.
something.
She's sitting in fourth. Can she do anything here, Amelia, to climb back up that ladder?
I think if she stays on, she's got a really good shot at getting back onto the podium. You know, she's got a ton of flip tricks that she's putting on display.
No,
and
like, the
there's
short trick
not
throwing
a
me off.
single moment wasted. I mean, you
good.
see her hitting every obstacle in front of her, whether it's that quarter pipe right there. You know, she's hitting things in slightly a different way than the rest of the whole field. And the backside 5-0, hitting the ledge on the opposite side. Here we have her rolling up for the nollie front side flip.
Yeah.
That is such an awkward trick to pop off your non-dominant foot.
Oh,
And
that's
then
good.
going straight into
Landed
the Fakey Smith kickflip, popping out of a trick on a quarter pipe. And the backside flip to seal the deal. What a debut for Jessica. Her first X Games appearance, putting together such a technical run.
Jessica is
That's at
skating
least-
as if there aren't tens of thousands of people out here
No,
watching
that's-
her.
As though
That's a
it
good run.
didn't
That's
take her
top 3.
22 hours to
Definitely
get
top
here
3 for me.
with only 48-hour notice.
Jessica Reedy rising to the occasion on her final run, saving her best for last. An
Third, yes.
83.66
That's good.
jumps her up into that bronze medal
Hell yeah.
spot.
Hell yeah.
So Liv Broder sitting in 5th place, seeing what Jessica just did. Can it get contagious? And can she put her best run together on the final?
We saw a little bit more ferocity in her pop onto that front 50 down the stair set. I think she's here to get that run. She means business, getting the front blunt in on the bump to bar, kick flipping into the bank. Taking a page out of Jessica's book, 50-50ing that ledge. Oh, there's the big spin. Oh no, that's the one that got away from her in her first run.
Oh no. Oh, that was good. The last grind.
She gets
Solid.
the front feeble.
Solid.
Such a gnarly rail trick to do. You have to clear the rail with your front truck. You have to lock in on that back toe. You're sliding with your back facing the ground. So much control just to be able to finagle that trick. And to be able to recover from just stepping off your board in the middle of a run and still put it down. Solid.
Yeah, so styly. What a way to end it for Liv. What could have been. But certainly a much better showing than what we saw at her X Games debut in Ventura last summer. She is going to be a mainstay in this contest for a long time.
Yeah, looks like a pretty heavy penalty for that step off, but that had the makings of a really powerful, potentially podium run.
She stepped off, what?
The sweet
For long.
embrace there for Liv. His 5th place is where she'll stay.
She's a little...
Shiloh Katori
She's a little
sitting in
baddie.
6th place. We know she has the tricks. We know she's a fan favorite. Did she save her best for last?
Shiloh.
Always starting
Front side.
so strong with that nose slide.
Oh, nose
Getting the
slide.
blunt fakie. She's looked up to none other than our men's skateboard street analyst, Zion. Both very talented competitors. Great scene out in Florida, living in California now. Nice frontside board
Reed.
slide. Looking really
Good.
strong.
50?
Catching the
Good
kickflip
gap.
with authority. Shiloh Katori is on a great run here.
Last trick for Shiloh.
Going good. Oh, did it
To the
again.
flat, hitting a feature the rest of the field has not hit. Always such a great approach to the course. Shiloh
Very
Katori,
nice.
I love to see it.
Shiloh was locked in on that third and final run. A lot to like.
That was a kickflip and a half, huh?
Where did
That
the
ollie.
judges score this, Amelia?
Good.
Well, Jessica had a little bit
Second,
more tech,
first,
but
elite.
Shiloh kept more speed. And that nose slide really does make her stand out. I can't say it enough. And then gapping to flat, using that feature differently.
81.
81, so improves upon her first run score significantly, moves up a spot in the top 5.
I don't know.
So here's Ibuki Matsumoto. This is the last skater that can potentially knock things around in the podium. Her final run.
Come on. Too big. Nice.
That frontside nose grind is oozing with style. Oh no!
Ooh, slippery.
Just stepping off on that backsmith. It looked like she was in control. Sometimes, especially when we're at a park that's just solid concrete, the landing can be a little bit grippy. So that could have been what happened. If she didn't land perfectly straight, might have stuck just a little bit.
So this one for the fans here at Salt Lake.
Not.
So Matsumoto unable to knock on podium's door. But a great showing nonetheless.
Good showing.
For the 13-year-old.
What?
But this means that Jessica is going to get her first podium.
What a moment for her in her debut. For more on that, let's head down to AJ.
You told me you were nervous in your X Games debut and then coming up clutch in the final
Did good.
moments. How did you do it?
I don't know, honestly. I was so nervous. I don't know.
But you locked in, you did the run that you needed to do. What do you make of your first X Games experience?
It's amazing. I was not expecting to honestly do good at all. I was so nervous. I got the invite really last minute. I wasn't expecting this at all. I'm so happy.
As you should be. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well, we've got a battle brewing here, but we do want to know with Jessica, that officially becomes the first ever skateboard medal for New Zealand.
She did good.
Already making history out here today, but we're not done yet.
We got Chloe, I think, right?
Chloe Covell is sitting in the top spot, the last skater who could potentially make some noise and take it away from her, Yumeka Oda.
Starting with a frontside blunt slide, such a strong trick. You got to go all the way over the rail, lock in on that tail, slide backwards, and then to kickflip front board. Something to really look out for is the way she catches her kickflips with her back foot. So much control.
Nice.
Getting the front feeble.
Solid. Ooh.
And that was the trick that Chloe
That
Covell
was
was
the
worried about.
trick.
The
I would have
crook
done it.
nollie flip, but not making it happen here.
So with that
think
fall,
that would've done
we
it.
can officially say Chloe Covell is gonna go 3 in a row. Her 4th career X Games gold medal. This will be a victory lap.
I'm not sure how she got her gold. Oh, this is her 3rd?
We have seen some dominant performances in this discipline. Obviously, we saw that highlight of the queen, Leticia Buffoni, from 12 years ago. There just isn't anyone more locked in than Chloe Covell.
I first saw her when she submitted a video part to Exposure's video contest. At 10 years old, she had great trick selection, spot selection, and just absolutely textbook style. She's the first to go 3 in a row since Alyssa Steamer won the first 3 women's street golds. Oh, wow, and then going for the kickflip front blunt. I love that Chloe always wants to put on a show, whether she's already won or whether she's got to rise to the challenge. There we go, going for the 50-50 kickflip out.
Good run. Good try.
No one better in women's street than Chloe Covell. We talk about the eras of this discipline. Alyssa Steamer, Alexis Sablone, Leticia Buffoni. Chloe Covell's name is at the top of that list as well.
And as I said earlier, when Chloe is confident, Chloe brings it. So to go from win to win to win, we know that she's just going to be bringing more each and every time.
Still just 15 years old, rewriting the record books. Chloe with gold, Oda with silver, and Jessica Reedy winning bronze. Let's head down to AJ McCord.
Like
the reign continues for the queen of the streets, Chloe, catching your breath. The victory lap was something you wanted to put on for the people of Salt Lake City, but you get it done in that second run. How have you stayed so consistent?
Just so much practice. I've just, at home I practice so much, and just skating out here with all my friends is really fun, so I really enjoyed it.
Another gold medal for the trophy case, and it seems like every time we see you hit the street course, you have something else for us. How do you keep leveling up and pushing women's skateboarding?
Just skating with my friends, traveling around everywhere, having the best time of my life. It's just really fun, and I get to progress in skating and have fun at the same time.
It's certainly fun to watch you. Congratulations, Chloe.
Thank you.
Women's skateboarding absolutely in great hands. Arissa True, 15 years old, and what she does in vert and park. And then 15-year-old Chloe Covell with her 4th career gold. Absolutely unbeatable in the streets.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations to our entire field here in the Monster Energy Women's Skateboard Street. Jessica Reedy fresh off the plane in her X Games debut, earning a medal, bronze. Oda with the silver, but Chloe Covell goes 3 in a row as your gold medalist in street.
At Great Wolf Lodge, the splashes are huge, the action never stops, and the smiles come easy. So bring your pack together and book your stay today and strengthen the pack.
1 second, they're a neighbor you like. The next, they're a neighbor you trust.
Actually, no problem.
1 second, you're worrying about your home. And then, thanks to ADT, there's a lot less to worry about. Feel secure enough to let others in with Trusted Neighbor from ADT.
What will you do when the power goes out? Power outages can be unpredictable and inconvenient, but with a Generac home standby generator, your life goes on uninterrupted because you'll have power when you need it the most.
The number one thing to prepare for is extended power outages. Don't make it so hard on yourself. Have a Generac home standby generator.
And special financing and low monthly payment options are available. Call or go online now to request your free quote. Power your life with Generac.
Oh shit, is it over?
Day 2 rolls on here at our summer home as Japan, as we come to you from the Kyocera Dome. It's now time for one of the most iconic events in the 30-year history of X Games. It's Skateboard Vert Best Trick.
Oh shit.
What's happening, everybody? Brando Graham alongside my legendary partner Amelia Brodka. And Amelia, this is the contest that catapulted X Games into households everywhere when Tony Hawk, of course, landed the 900 back in 1999, and it's provided countless never-been-done moments since then.
And I think we are about to see some more never-been-done tricks out of this incredible field. I mean, the progression on vert has just been absolutely phenomenal. And if last night's event was any indication of what we're about to see, we will surely be blown away.
Yeah, Guy Curry writing himself into the history books, earning a 6th career gold medal last night in vert. And this is a contest that he has won 4 times before. But Moto Shibata in the mix, a hometown hero from Osaka, Japan. Everyone on hand to watch him do something extraordinary here tonight. He didn't even make it into the final, shockingly, last night in vert. You know he has redemption on his mind. And of course, you can never count out a guy like Tom Schaar.
Tom Schaar just put out an incredible video part called Vert's Not Dead, and it's full of things that have never been done on a skateboard. So I would not be surprised if he were to walk away with the gold here.
So look at our competition format. We've got 7 skateboarders, and it's a 20-minute jam session. And I hope you're sitting down. Best trick counts here in vert Best Trick. So we're excited to kick this one off. And as we said, that this has been a never-been-done factory. Every single year, there's just something that progresses the sport to places we've never thought possible. And when you think about what's possible, to know that a 10-year-old is going to be dropping in here in this final, Ema Kawakami. He's got something special. We know he's got the 900. What does he do here?
I mean, he's definitely setting up for something huge. Probably a 1080 going fakie. Yep, there it is. Wow, first try. All right. Little hand drag for some added style points there.
Wow.
Ema is mentored actually by the local hero Moto, and also a relative local here himself. So what a wonderful way to start this final. It looked like he went for the Weddle, but kind of grabbed nose.
Yeah.
But still made it work somewhere in between.
So here's JD Sanchez, fresh off a silver medal last night in vert. Oh.
Ooh. Going for a kick flip and opting not to grab. That's going to be fun to watch. We know he's got a lot of kickflip variations with various body varials and grabs, but no grab is also, it's always extra bonus points.
A lot of big dogs in this field, but maybe no one more progressive than this young man, Soya Inomata, who has a silver and bronze in this event.
Soya was going for his varial flip, varial stalefish 540, which he invented recently.
Elliott Sloan has 4 medals in this event. He's won it 3 times before.
And all with that trick. And honestly, he's won it with that trick because he's, you know, flipping his board and spinning a 7. And you're not really seeing that. Like,
no.
Guy's done the kickflip 9, but a heel flip and spinning 7, Elliott remains the only person to be doing that.
Last win coming in 2023. Here now, Tom Schaar.
That would be really fun to see. I mean, you know, when you're throwing technical lip tricks and flipping your board, not grabbing, a lot could go wrong. So if he can get that within this time frame, that would be huge. That's like a video park trick.
Moto Shibata, 3 silver medals in this contest, has never earned a gold in vert best trick.
Oh, we saw him do that. I think maybe it was after time when he did that in Ventura.
In Ventura, yes.
The front foot impossible lean 540. It's just such a beautiful trick, but you know, so much can go wrong, especially with the front foot impossible element of it.
That's the headshot of a powerful man. 16-year-old Guy Curry, fresh off a gold last night in vert. Oh my goodness.
No way. That was too easy. That was too easy for him. The kickflip body varial 9 to start it off. I mean, come on.
Gravity means nothing to this young man.
Wow, he's seemingly unstoppable in this discipline in vert best trick. I mean, he's done so many NBDs, and this is yet another one. That's so wild.
I always say, don't let him get in his zone, and then we all just let him get in his zone.
Wow.
It is good to be Guy Curry in Osaka.
I won't be surprised if that remains the top score for the rest of this.
Are we talking right out the gate?
I still can't believe it.
First attempt from Guy. Here's now Ema.
Oh, could he be going for a 1080 to fakie? Because I would love to see that.
The streets would love to see it. Here's JD Sanchez. Second attempt, under 16 minutes to skate with here in the final. Oh, that was close.
I think he's going for like a Casper flip or something. That's, I mean, honestly, I've only seen that done on flat ground. Not on a vert ramp. Like, no grab. Come on.
Okay. Heat check. Here's now Soya.
Ooh.
Oh.
So he calls that one the Raijin.
Named for the god of thunder in Japanese Shinto in Buddhist mythology. So here's Elliott Sloan. No stranger to gold in this contest. As we said, a trick that he's won with multiple times. The last victory coming in 2023. Tom Sharp, very busy. Earned bronze last night in vert, has this event and then men's park a little later today.
Oh, that was so close.
Wow.
Wow, that would be so incredible to watch. I'd
love to see it.
Frontside grind, all the way across, kickflip out to fakie.
So here's Moto Shibata, second attempt.
So if he doesn't get that wrap on the front foot impossible just right, it's going to be hard for him to get that board back under his feet and finish the rotation. But Guy, where do you go? Where do you go from there? You started with a kickflip body varial 9. You did it first try. This is crazy. Ooh, all right. Going for a kickflip back tail variation. Very Colin McKay of him. I would love to see him do something like that. No grab, lip trick. Let's go.
Already third attempts time. Here in the final, here's Ema.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going for the 1080 to land fakie. I've never seen that done. It's definitely not been done on a regulation vert ramp. Maybe on a mega ramp, but I'm not certain.
Here's JD Sanchez. Oh. And throughout the history of this contest, as you said, Moto landing tricks just after the clock expires There have been those moments. We've seen NBDs in contest. We've seen NBDs after the contest. That's what we love about vert best trick. Oh my.
That was so close.
Soya. You gotta get that one.
So, kickflip, shove it, grab it, varial it, stalefish it, spin it 540. That's wild. Right, Jean? Ooh, Elliot maybe going for a kickflip fakie on that one. Elliot was looking really strong in his first run yesterday. He has been skating so well. That's unfortunately not showing here yet, but got a couple more cracks at it.
Tom, in all of his success at X Games, has never medaled in vert best trick. Does that change here today?
It's because the tricks that he does have so many variables to them. You know, they're like video part tricks. They could take like 200 tries.
So here's Moto Shibata. Kia Ceradome just looking to erupt if Moto can put this down.
Oh! Yes! Oh, that was incredible.
Absolute levitation from Moto Shibata.
Lean 540. No one else is touching that. Come on, look at this.
How did he do that?
Kind of looked like he varialed a part of it as well. I mean, God, there's just so much going on in that trick. He is psyched. I am so happy he put that down.
Wow.
Puts him in silver. You know, it's really hard to compete with a kickflip body varial 9.
So I hear. So Guy Curry will stay in that gold medal position. What a battle we have brewing between Moto and Guy, much like last year in this contest.
Ooh, maybe kickflip backtail revert.
So we've got 3 makes right now. What can Ema do here?
Shopping, working, and relaxing online can attract various digital threats. To improve your protection against them, just turn on NordVPN. This cybersecurity app will block web trackers and malware-infected sites. It will also encrypt your internet traffic without losing a smooth connection. Get the deal now. NordVPN, cybersecurity built for every day.
I do think a lot of women struggle with having adequate care. I found out about Maven through a flyer in the mail. This was a service that offered family planning, helping to get pregnant, pregnancy care. All of our benefits were available through our health plan with United Healthcare. It took a load off my shoulders. United Healthcare makes me feel supported and seen.
I wonder why they call it a support beam.
I don't know, but it tastes load-bearing.
Ugh, an organ prone? That's it. I'll never eat here again.
Nope. 1 star. Orkin, the best in pests.
To murder your own mother reflects a particularly callous and depraved individual.
He was not my brother. He was a monster.
Once you've taken someone, you either kill them or you get caught.
He's just pure evil.
Oh my God, she looks like a bride.
Are you saying yes to the dress?
Yes, yes.
You look stunning.
Yeah, this is it.
Wow.
This is my dress.
Getting that amplitude. Yup.
Is that alley-oop 9?
That was incredible. Yeah.
Grabbing nose, too. I want to see another angle of that, though. couldn't tell.
Wow.
He ooped it a little bit. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and he traveled on that.
Yeah.
That's a solid alley.
Yeah, they get 2 runs, and we count the single best score.
Brutal. Brutal format. But
So here now, our top-ranked qualifier, Amelia Hinano Kusaki.
also, you know, just called the Demoness at her local park for a reason. She skates with so much power and speed. She is fierce. Huge 540, and then taking the front feeble through the corner, and then the rock and roll slide. You know, each of her tricks is so well executed, and you know, really putting the line together. Oh, wait, was that a 360 saran wrap over the box?
Oh, that was so rad.
That was a super weird angle, so I hope that we get to see that again from a different perspective. But that was certainly an improvement from her playoffs run. I'd love to see what the judges think about it.
Big smile for the 17-year-old Hinano. I mean, just a little bit of everything on that run.
Yes, a 360 saran wrap over the box jump. That is wild. There's so much going on in that trick. You got to take your foot off. You got to twist it around your nose. You got to change up your grabs.
An 85.66 for Hinano, and she jumps up into that silver medal spot to jump up into the top 3.
If she can get that Ollie 5 into her run and retain her speed, that could definitely put her into podium contention. Alley-oop judo, moving her way across the park. That backside ollie, there's just so much control in that, which is so impressive when you're not grabbing your board. There it is, the Ollie 5. Oh, and
yes,
she pulls it off.
Okay.
Definitely rad to see. And then she still maintains her speed to be able to smith on the metro and then thrown in a back tail and a back disaster revert. That's going to be a full pull for Sakura here in the finals.
You love to see it. But as you said, just seeing her clearly healthy, not favoring the knee, not skating with some level of trepidation or caution. She's skating freer than we've seen in a long time here at X Games.
I don't think we've seen the Ollie 5 out of her in a while as well. Wow, and she muscled it around. I mean, her... So to be able to stay on, correct her feet, and finish a solid run, super impressive. Great recovery.
An 87.66, and that puts her up into the silver medal spot.
Emotion coming out there. It's been too long since we've seen Sakura on the podium. And, you know, when she took a break from X Games, she was on every other podium. She was unbeatable for a while.
So Arissa True, our current leader, has that huge score of 90.33 from run number 1. But there are 2 skaters who will drop in after her, who qualified ahead of her. So what does she do here, Amelia?
Honestly, she does the same run, but just maintains a little bit more power and speed throughout. I think that's going to keep her in a really safe place. Oh, but there's the improvement right there, throwing in a kickflip Indy. And then the Madonna. So she took out the second 5, replaced it with a kickflip Indy, and still keeping the switch air over the box in there, going right into frontside cap stale. Front nose grind fakie, throwing in the tech lip tricks, and then the switch McTwist.
Yes. Arissa True. She's not next. She is now on her way to going double gold for the third consecutive opportunity.
From the Utah State Fair Park, it's X Games Salt Lake City 2025, presented by Sonic. Welcome everyone just to the west side of downtown Salt Lake as we get set to bring you BMX Dirt Final. It's a little bit delayed. We were scheduled to have this event yesterday, but due to wind, we rescheduled it today. But hey, better late than never. Jimmy Coleman here in the booth alongside Scotty Kramer and Dennis Anderson. And well, guys, when it comes to BMX Dirt the last couple of years, you got Brady Baker, your two-time gold medalist. He's chasing history out here today.
And he can go for this three-peat and pull it off. Brady is being... I mean, everybody's seeing this guy as like the greatest dirt competitor of all time. The guy rides every jump perfect, and he has a bag of tricks that we haven't even seen the full extent of yet. And he's ready to take it out at any given moment.
That's a great segue, because speaking of a bag of tricks, you have to talk about Ryan Williams. He's competing in 3 events this weekend. This is the start of his trifecta.
Ryan Williams is a freak, and I mean that in the best way. This dude has won Mega Ramp Gold. He's won Dirt Best Trick Gold, Park Best Trick Gold, but he hasn't got a dirt gold yet, and he's been nipping at Brady Baker's heels since Brady's got in this thing. But Brady's been able to hold him off, and all Ryan wants, though, is to take that win today.
Well, before we get to it, for more on Ryan, let's check in with the 4th member of our crew. It's Kristen Beat.
Yesterday, Ryan Williams took a tumble during practice. He told me today the entire right side of his body hurts. You'll even notice his right arm is wrapped. I asked him if that's going to affect his trick selection. He said absolutely. He is going to have to make adjustments to accommodate those injuries. But guys, Ryan Williams is a 9-time X Games gold medalist, looking for his first gold here in BMX Dirt. He is ready to send it today.
Taking a look at the social media there from yesterday, it says caught by the wind, went over the bars, but despite being banged up, that guy just flips a switch in his head and goes to a different level when it's go time. 8 total riders in the field. We talked about 2 of them. Guys, your standouts?
Yeah, I got my eyes on Mike Varga. This set is perfect for him with his style of tricks. I'm expecting him to show up and show out today.
Every one of these riders is going to do banger runs and can take the gold, but I got to talk about Jay Tui. He's the OG in this field, and his specialty is huge dirt jumps. He's been doing this since he was a little kid, and he looks good out there. These are the biggest jumps X Games has ever made. Let's see what he can do.
So the way it works here in BMX Dirt, they're each going to get 3 runs apiece. The judges are working off of a 100-point scale, and it is the best run that counts. You see there an overhead view of the course. We have a new feature this year. You've got one jump that's kind of a trick in, trick out. It's been a while since we've had sort of a unique feature like that here at the X Games in dirt. But we started off with Corona, California's Caden Stone. He has a total of 1 X Games medal to his name. It's a silver, and that one came in Dirt Best Trick back in 2023 in Ventura.
So Caden Stone has an insane trick list, and the stuff that he's doing is so original, it's so technical, and it's so huge. So you can see him, he's getting mentally prepared right now to ascend this one. He knows that this first hit, and as big as it is, this is a 30-foot jump. He's going to go huge, and he's going to try something absolutely insane. He usually doesn't hold back at all, so you all should be ready for this one. I think this is going to be absolutely crazy.
Caden's a savage. Little Dubby, I've known him since he was a baby pretty much. He's been under Daniel Sandoval's wing since the beginning, and now he's here competing with Daniel. He's going to go huge. He does not care.
So here we go. Caden Stone getting ready to send it down the roll, and we are underway in BMX Dirt Final.
Start things off with the twister. Oh, but he didn't get the rotation there. So I was thinking he was going to send that one, and that's such a huge trick to do over a 30-plus foot jump. Like, he was in the air just hanging there. So the way he landed sideways, he just wasn't able to carry the momentum and get going through the rest of the set.
The twister is basically a front cork 1080 over a 34-foot jump, so he almost had to slow down the rotation. Normally they have to spin it so hard, but he had to keep it chill on that, but he kept it a little bit too chill. He's got 2 more runs, though. He lives for this. He loves X Games energy.
That is going to bring up Daniel Sandoval. He has 9 total X Games medals, 3 gold, 1 silver, 5 bronze. All of those in either Park Best Trick or Park. He does not have any dirt medals, but watch out. This guy has a very, very deep bag of tricks as well with some insane firepower.
Yeah, he's the one who took Caden Stone under his wing, so it's cool to see them go back-to-back right now. They're basically brothers, so Roll-ins back-to-back. Daniel's a machine. Wow, gosh, you can just see how huge that was. It was a flip double whip. He had to slow down. 360 bar spin to downside whip. Front flip up, 360, switch, double down whip. 720 bar. He gets it. That run was nasty.
There was so
Daniel's
much
on
variety
today.
in that run, too. Because think about that. Flip double whip, front flip, 720 variation. Like, that was a cool run. Looking at these replays, look at how high he was, just slowly kicking that bike around, catching it with all the time in the world to figure out where he's going next.
That was one of the steeziest flip doubles I've ever seen, how slow and controlled he got to do it over that 30-foot jump.
There's no doubt about it. But look at this last set. Here's that cork 720 bar spin. Throwing the handlebars around on that first rotation. You could see he was coming into that back wheel, but he handled it. Amazing first run.
Man, these guys mean business.
Daniel Sandoval setting the bar in the mid-80s with an 85.33. Moving on to an Australian competitor here. You talked about him at the top of the show there, Dennis. This is Jay Toohey. He owns a dirt silver. He's got 2 Mega Park bronze. He's got a silver and a bronze when it comes to dirt best trick.
Jay loves big jumps. He lives for this. He grew up riding Cam White's jumps, were the biggest dirt jumps of all time over there in Australia. In his whole life, he's been doing this for almost like 25 years, riding big jump contests, and here we go. 34-foot first set, ain't nothing for Jay.
Oh, that was beautiful. Nothing from bike flip over the second set.
He's making these jumps look like nothing.
Oh, he is. Watch him switching his feet right there. Ending it with a double backflip. Another amazing first run.
That's how you put it down in the first run. That's a thing of beauty. Like, he really loves big jumps. Like, I'm trying to say that.
You can't build them big enough for him.
Yeah.
You honestly can't.
No, he likes to stall his tricks out, and he loves the hang time. He loves motocross, so this is right up his alley. I knew he was going to look great out here.
And the first hit, look at how big he goes. Full extension on that Superman seat grab backflip.
Shout out to TJ Lavin.
Yeah, and he's on course,
Yep.
so hopefully we get to see him soon. But there's that nothing from bike flip, making the bike do a full rotation, jumping back on. But watch his feet. You can see the feet right now, right foot forward. When he lands, he switches his feet, going left foot forward, continuing on to get this double backflip.
And let's talk about that a little bit, because in street, you know, you got Jordan Godwin doing that for the technical reasons. Jay actually prefers switching his feet. Like, there's not many people like that. He switches his feet for certain tricks. And boom, in 83, he's up there.
Yeah, he's into the mid-80s as well. 83, that'll slide him just behind Daniel Sandoval. Again, this is round 1 out of 3 here at BMX Dirt. It is the best run that counts. Move on to an Argentinian rider. This is Gabriel Chavez. He's got 4 prior. This will be his 4th X Games start. His best finish in this event was 5th place in Ventura last year.
Yeah, Gabriel Chavez was having a bit of struggles leading into it, but so far so good. He's keeping it going. Oh, he went a little bit too deep on that first one, but I'm just so glad that he is actually riding this competition.
Yeah, I talked to him in the athlete lounge, and he took a huge slam yesterday, and he said he's not going to do anything in practice, and when they call his name, he's just going for it.
Yeah, and he comes out swinging with that double backflip can-can as well. It kind of works in his favor that the competition was pushed forward because he got a little bit of chance to heal and get a little bit ready for it.
Yeah, he got hooked up with that one. He wasn't even sure if he was going to ride today or not, or yesterday, but they moved the contest for him, basically.
But you can see he cased so hard on that one. He tried his best, but he landed a little bit too deep on that first hit.
He's going to put it together. He's pumped now. That adrenaline's pushing the pain away. So got 2 more tries, Gabby.
He'll have to focus on rounds 2 and 3. I saw footage of the crash from the other day. It was a double backflip, and he took a pretty heavy hit. And again, I'm surprised that he was able to continue on here today. As we take our first look at Ryan Williams.
Oh, really dropping in. I saw his crash in practice. Forget about it. Oh, no.
He was going to do double.
Double to
double? It out. Oh. What? He's like a gymnast in the air. To stall out a double flip and stop it.
Nobody can do what he just did. I know that didn't work out, right? But the truth is, that did work out because he was able to fix what was broken. Went a little deep in that double front flip, which is absolutely insane.
Whoa. Yeah,
but he started to pull back.
And then said, nope.
Oh, my goodness.
He knew it wasn't right.
but he did the best option. You know, he's got to be careful. He got to butt slide out of there. I know his side is pretty injured, so as long as he doesn't hit the side, it's okay.
Oh, he wants this so bad.
There's air awareness right there to find the exit point to get away from that one. Virtually unscathed. Take our first look at Mike Varga here. 6 total medals for him in his X Games career.
Starting out with a double flip, keeping that momentum going right there. You can see he had that squeeze, that pedal in there, but that's fine. That's not going to affect anything. He's got to finish strong here. Nice 720 tuck no-hander. I know that wasn't perfect, but listen, he made it from start to finish, and he's got a score on the board now.
Yeah, that's an amazing run no matter what, but for X Games, Varga's got so much more in the bag. So it's good to just land one, get one through. Takes the pressure off.
And there's that double flip. You can see that Mike does his different. He actually corks out to the side and looks over his shoulder. He's been doing that ever since he's been sending these double flips. But here's that last set with that cork 720 no-hander. But listen, me and Dennis both know here that Mike has so much more in the tank. And the next 2 runs are going to be insane.
Yeah, he's that sleepy guy. You always forget about him sometimes, and then just boom, comes in with another medal.
Good enough for a 75.66 right now. They'll put him in that number 3 spot before we move on to our next rider. Let's check in again with Kristen.
Yeah, Brandon Lupos up next. The last 10 months have been really challenging for him. He suffered a back injury in Chiba in 2024. He said it wasn't just coming back from a broken back, but rather getting back into a high level of riding. He said that he's entering this X Games behind the 8 ball, but still going to give it his best.
Yeah, that was in one of the park comps in Chiba last year, and he actually had to stay over there in Japan for an extra 3 weeks after that. He does own a gold medal in this event. You have to go back to Minneapolis in 2018 where he took a dirt gold. He also owns 2 silvers in this event.
Brandon can do it at any contest, park or dirt. When he's on, he's on. He's just been struggling with so many injuries, but he's fully healthy now. Beautiful double flip first set. Landing a little low, pulling it over.
Yeah, you can see his foot slipped off right there.
Yeah, it's so good to see Brandon back because when he's on, he's always one of the dudes to beat.
Yeah, one thing I think we should address too, for everybody that's watching, you're going to see a lot of these guys. It's going to, you know, especially when you're sending a double backflip over the first set, you're going a little deep on it. And the truth is, there is some tailwind right now, and they don't know when the wind is coming. And that wind will blow them over the jump. Everything is so calculated, what these guys are doing. So when they're in the air and they're feeling that tailwind, there's nothing they can do about it.
We talked about this young man at the top of the show. He is chasing history out here today. Came in as a rookie 2 years ago, won gold, backed it up last year in Ventura. If he can three-peat, it'll be the 3rd time it's ever happened at the X Games.
Oh my gosh, this guy is bringing mastery to a triple. This is why he's the dude to beat. Oh, everything.
This
banger,
is insane.
banger.
What a first run right there.
Was that a first run? Brady Baker, that is what people have to beat now.
And he blew out his tube.
I thought I heard something.
That
what
noise.
A savage. Brady Baker.
That was his. I heard that. I was like, that couldn't have been his.
I didn't want to call it. That was his tire.
That's insane that he rode away from that.
Wow, I can't wait to watch the replays. That run was bangers. The cash roll whip to table. That was a savage trip. It had so much steez in it.
I was like, that had to be somebody else's tire in athlete staging, but apparently not.
But look at how good this is. And he folds that table in there. But look what he does on the second jump. Backflip, triple tail whip. I thought he was going to stop, but he kept going.
He has the most diverse, beautiful runs from beginning to finish, and that's why he's not been beat since he started getting invited to X Games Dirt. He's got it.
So where did this tube pop out? That's what I want to know.
Maybe
so look at
air.
It was in the air, so he landed with a blown tire.
Of the week.
Right off the lip. How did he ride away? Look at the dirt coming out of that.
His tire, Brady.
Come on, you're chasing a 3-peat. You blow a tire and still land your last trick. If that's not crazy, I don't know what is.
Wow. Yeah, Brady, in the 90s right there.
90.33, so at the end of round 1, your 2-time defending gold medalist is sitting in the top spot. Front flat tire and all.
Oh, man, after the first runs, that's where you want to be in the 90s.
Wow. So Daniel Sandoval sitting in the silver medal position right now, and J2 hanging on to a bronze there with that 83 flat. But what a performance by that gentleman. I mean, you couldn't have scripted this. A flat tire and still right away from your last trick. We've got round 2 when we come back.
One second, they're a neighbor you like. The next, they're a neighbor you trust.
Got you, no problem.
One second, you're worrying about your home. And then, thanks to ADT, there's a lot less to worry about. Feel secure enough to let others in with Trusted Neighbor from ADT.
The cinema of the season is upon us.
Oh my goodness, what a grab!
Are you kidding me?
High drive! Gone! Away out of here! You are unbelievable! This guy is next level! Oh, this place is going nuts! Walk-off grand slam!
This guy is the most dominant in the game.
I don't know if it gets any more exciting.
This is the show that never ends.
Day trading attention means that you do not put anything on a pedestal. I have no romance to social. I care about today, right now, and what is overpriced and underpriced.
Did you hear that?
You guys seeing this?
It is our job to take you where others won't.
Welcome back to X Games Salt Lake City 2025, presented by Sonic and the BMX Dirt Final. We have completed one round of runs here, but it's that gentleman right there, guys. Your defending two-time gold medalist Brady Baker sitting in the top spot with a 90.33.
Yeah, so right here we have Dustin Oram, he's pretty much the mechanic for every rider here at the X Games. He is straight to work, getting Brady's tire, all ready to go. So he's going to be ready to go for that second run soon.
I call him BMX Jesus. Dustin's the best, taking care of all of us out here. And yeah, 4 of the dudes stomped banger runs, and 4 dudes still didn't make it through the line. So half the field is yet to get through. So this is going to be a contest.
To do that, to finish that run with that last hit when the tire blows as he's leaving the lip and then ride that out to get a score of 90.33, that was money. And we still have 2 more rounds to go. We take it back up to the top here with Caden Stone. Caden currently sitting down there in that number 8 spot, went big here on the first hit, and it didn't pan out.
Bangers, baby, here we go.
Yeah, this first hit comes down to everything. Let's see if he starts off with this twister again, which he does, and he's got some momentum. What's he gonna do with it though? Oh, the triple whip, and he cased it.
Man.
It's such a gamble to send a trick of that caliber over that first jump.
Yeah, you got it. Adam Alloys and his crew did such a good job with these jumps where you can land a little low and keep going through, but you still have to land pretty decent. And he's gonna have to land a little bit higher on it next time to get it through.
That unfortunately puts him in a tough position going into that third round. Get ready to take our second look at Daniel Sandoval, currently sitting in a silver medal spot right now with an 85.33. He's got 9 total X Games medals, but he doesn't have any dirt medals. So if this would hold up, this would be his first ever dirt medal.
Yeah, he's in a good position so far. And the truth is, he's got so much more in the tank. I'm just waiting for these combinations to show up. He is such a technician at combining the whips and the bar spins and the 360s. It's pretty amazing.
And I'm thinking he's going to add a whip to that first set.
You have to almost, right? There's just so much time. So let's see if it happens right here. Daniel dropping in. Ooh, there's 2 still. Oh, and he clamped the foot.
Ooh, thank God he caught at that last couple foot of that landing right there.
Yeah.
He was going far. Yeah, Daniel's got it. He's in a good spot. He's still got that third run. Just got to shake that one off and come back.
Oh, his handlebars moved back. I see that. And I was actually talking to him earlier today, and he was saying that his handlebars might have moved when they were in Japan. And he said that in the competition, he thinks that that's what was messing him up during the park competition today. So seeing them move again, like, I know that's going to be so frustrating for him.
Yeah, because you want to be exactly where you need them. When they move just a millimeter, it freaks you out.
Oh, and it feels terrible, too.
It's got to be in that perfect spot you're used to.
Well, before we get to J2E's second round, let's check in once again with Kristen.
Yeah, Jimmy, I have a question for Dennis and Scotty. That step-on, step-off feature is so unique. We have not seen that in a dirt course at X Games. What is the best strategy there?
Yeah, so that on and off feature is super complicated because you have to decide on whether you want to do a big trick in or big trick out, or if you have the speed to even mess around with that. I mean, Dennis, we've seen some stuff so far, but like, what do you think of that being on a course?
Yeah, from what I've heard from all the riders, that's the hardest jump to get on, so you really don't want to mess up right before that thing. That's why you're going to see a lot of 360 push-throughs and front flip push-throughs, but that can make or break someone's run if they get big tricks on and off of that thing. About to bring in J2E. He was one of my picks for this thing. He loves huge jumps. He's been doing this the longest. This is his thing right now. J2E, he's pumped.
Sitting in that bronze medal spot.
He's focused right now. He's in a world of his own.
Wow, again, starting things off with that huge backflip Superman C grab, but I think he got blue in the wind right there. The way he landed a little bit sideways, I think that might have messed up his rotation.
He was upside down like a sail for about 3 seconds. He might have got blown a little bit.
Especially like he's detached to the bike. He's only holding it with his hand on the grip and his hand on the seat. Like there is no control there, so he's lucky to have ridden away like that.
He had the look like he was going to go for something insane in that run. He was like, he was in a blackout zone of J2E's mind. Right
Absolutely.
There. Could see some crazy focus going on. That was sick.
Well, he gets another run. So
yep, let's see it.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, with the format, you get 3 attempts, best run that counts. So,
hey, Fuzzy
Hall in the house.
And TJ Lavin right behind there.
Wow, shout out Fuzzy and TJ.
BMX Dirt legends watching these guys. Can you imagine riding in front of them?
Wow, yeah. Salt Lake City, the home of Mike Aiken, Matt Behringer, Sean Elf Walters. So many legends live out here.
Looking back up top of the roll in here, Gabriel Chavez. We talked about the crash that he had earlier in the week on that double backflip. And just trying to shake this one off, get in the zone here.
I mean, in his last run, he started things off with a huge trick, the double backflip can-can. I'm expecting him to go for that one again. Let's just hope he gets both wheels in the transition of that landing so he can get speed to continue on. But it all comes down to this right here. Let's see how he sends his first one. So it looks like Gabby's sitting here waiting for the wind, getting ready to go. Waiting for it to be perfect because these guys are doing the craziest tricks and they are focused on that, right? And that's dangerous enough. Now when you have to do the trick and you have to factor in wind at the same time, you don't want to have anything in your mind besides what you're doing when you're about to send a 34-foot jump.
Oh, whenever I'm riding jumps this big, I don't want any wind. It is not fun. So that little breeze you're seeing in the trees is enough to push you 2 feet one direction or the other and mess your trick up. So
yeah, because the bike, it acts like a sail. Those wheels, I know they're spokes, right? You would imagine the wind would fly through that, but it doesn't matter. It catches those wheels like that, and it's like holding up like an umbrella in like a windstorm. It's similar to that. And now when you have to ride on top of something like that and try to secure it on the way in, it's a nightmare.
We're taking a look back at athlete staging there. Daniel Sandoval working on the handlebars there, getting reset after he had to throw the bike away and step off here in round number 2. So on a bit of a course hold for right now. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back with the conclusion of round 2 of BMX Dirt here, X Games in Salt Lake City, presented by Sonic.
Shopping, working, and relaxing online can attract various digital threats. To improve your protection against them, just turn on NordVPN. This cybersecurity app will block web trackers and malware-infected sites. It will also encrypt your internet traffic without losing a smooth connection. Get the deal now. NordVPN. Cybersecurity built for every day.
I wonder why they call it a support beam.
I don't know, but it tastes load-bearing.
Ugh, an organ prone? That's it. I'll never eat here again.
Nope. 1 star. Orkin, the best in pests.
Let's do it!
Welcome home.
This 2025 beIN Sports Extra is jam-packed with the sports you love, featuring an epic year, the best international leagues and tournaments, Olympic sports, and so much more. This 2025 on beIN Sports Extra. More sports, more excitement, always free, 24/7.
When it comes to big personalities, Dr. Phil's Merit TV has the biggest and the best. Steve Harvey,
Jackpot!
Nancy Grace,
Busted!
and the man himself, Dr. Phil.
Well, hello!
It's the best of Dr. Phil's Merit TV on Roku.
TikTok Radio is the perfect place to listen to the top TikTok songs living rent-free in your head. From your For You page to your TV screen. Enjoy all your favorites and more on TikTok Radio. Start streaming today.
Oh my God, she looks like a bride.
Are you saying yes to the dress?
Yes, yes.
You look stunning.
Yeah, this is it.
Wow.
This is my dress.
Football fans and competitors, especially when it comes to tailgating. This season, we've got new teams, new super fans here in the middle of City Park in New Orleans. Oh, I'm getting excited. Oh!
Any lose can deal. You put in the work, you put in the time.
I am the greatest woman of all time!
Just work hard and just dedicate yourself to your craft.
Welcome back, everyone. Day 2 X Games Salt Lake City 2025 presented by Sonic here at BMX Dirt Final. Taking a look, some highlights of Brady Baker from round number 1. Back-to-back gold medals, and after this performance, guys, he's sitting in the driver's seat.
You just stare at his front wheel. You can see the tire give out a mid-720 bar spin over that huge last jump. Now, the drama's not ending here, though.
Not at all.
Brady just had to rush to get this tire fixed, and while he was waiting up on top of the Roland to go again, the tire blew up once again. But it's a situation like this could kind of make it less stressful going ahead.
He seems so calm and collected. He's not tripping. He's got his team managers working on this. Dustin over there, Andy Buckworth. And that first run was so good. I just feel like he's just so on it, so on top of it, so calm and collected. Like, he can do no wrong. He's the guy to beat.
Yeah,
everyone else is stressing a little bit more than he is.
Like I said in the beginning, I mean, he's turning into like the best, the greatest dirt jump competition rider of all time because he's just so clean with everything he does. He's so clean that he can lose the front tire and still ride away from the trick and get the highest score of the day. So.
Yeah, man. I was out at Woodward East and I saw him ride for the first time, and I never heard anything of him. I don't think he had any sponsors. And I was like, oh my gosh, every kid is so good. And then I saw him like 6 months later win the X Games. I'm like, okay.
Okay, he's an anomaly.
He is an anomaly. I was like, wow.
Yeah, so the thing is, though, with Brady's tire, when the tire blows up like that, it's usually from heat, right, in situations like that. You'll be sitting out there, and especially when you have a Kevlar tire like that. So when Brady's tire blew out, there's a chance that the tire was actually damaged. So there's a really good chance they have to change the whole tire to be able to keep that thing on the rim now.
Yeah, which is a lot harder to get used to than just changing a flat.
Oh, absolutely.
Could be different weight, not worn in.
Yeah, and then the texture of the tire as well, like what Dennis was saying, like when the tire's not worn in, I mean, it's a little bit different on dirt, of course. If you're riding like a concrete skate park, I can't believe that Logan Martin is working on the tire right now, too.
Logan Martin's the first alternate for dirt, which is insane how crazy stacked the field is.
To your point from a few minutes ago, Brady doesn't look fazed by this at all. He's just kind of hanging out, smiling. He's like, hey, did you see what happened that first run? I blew that thing on the lip, and I still rode her away.
Yeah, and he's like, that was a 90. I'm used to 96s. Let's go.
We were in a commercial break, and he was already back up on top of the rolling, and you heard the bang, and it scared the crowd. And then we're like, well, I hope that's not Brady's. And then he comes down the stairs holding that bike up like, oh, here we go again.
I think Kristen and Scotty James took off running. That thing was loud.
All right, now we roll out of here. We go back up to the top here. Gabriel Chavez, again, took a big crash on a double backflip earlier in the week. First run didn't pan out the way that he wanted to do, sitting in that number 7 spot. Just going through the motions here. You need better than an 83 flat to jump into the medals right now. That spot being held onto by Jay Tui.
And he has the tricks to do it, especially that first trick. That double backflip can he did in run number 1. If he sends that one again, he gets a good landing, and he's able to continue on. I'm so excited to see what he comes up with because he has such a deep bag of tricks.
Yeah, Gabby kind of made a name for himself from X Games. He got the invite, and he's done good ever since.
Yeah, he's the real deal. So just waiting to get everything right before he drops in. And here we go. Let's see how this goes. Focus on his leg. When he's in the air, you can see. Oh, my goodness.
To see him get up from that, I mean, from how high he dropped.
The bars were in his lap. That looked rough.
Yeah.
He got out of it, though, pretty good for how crazy that was.
Yeah, let's look at this replay. You can see he was tucked in. The rotation was just a little laggy.
He got out of it good, though.
Yeah, so there's the can-can. Kicking it over. Everything was looking good, but he was lagging on that flip, and he knew it, too. Right away, he's like, this is... And did you see where his feet went in front of the tire?
Someone was looking out for him on that one.
To not get tangled up in that, the way his legs were when he came down, to get up and walk away from that is huge.
There's Kevin Praza talking it out with him right now.
Kevin's also a medic.
Yeah.
On his spare time.
Wearing a lot of hats this weekend.
Oh, boy.
Ryan Williams.
Next.
See the bandage on the right elbow. As I said earlier, that guy just flips the switch when it's go time.
And here he goes.
We're looking for double front to double back.
Mixing it up. And he's continuing.
Front flip trick, front flip trick, front flip trick, keeping it going. Retake.
All right, this is going to be a big one. Double backflip 360.
I don't know what that run would have scored. That was so many bangers in one.
At the very end of that, to just wash out.
Like we said, he just wants gold. He doesn't care about second or third or fourth anymore.
Not at all. He is here on a mission. And his journey on this mission so far has been rough, to say the least.
It's getting closer and closer every run, though.
That's the truth. But let's break this down. Double front flip, absolutely huge.
And then he pump faked me.
Yeah, now look at this one right here. Front flip, forward front flip. Like, that is a scooter trick right there. That is like a Bri flip right there. So it's amazing. He's doing it on the BMX bike. But this is where things went wrong. And he did the Aussie roll, right? It's a double backflip mixed with a 360. He came in.
His hand slipped. His hand slipped a tiny bit.
Like, he looked fully in control.
Look at his hand just slips. That's all it was. His hand.
Goodness.
He stomped that. His hand just pulled off the grip a little bit.
It's shocking. And it was his good hand, too. It was his left hand. It wasn't even the damaged one, the one that he has the bandage on. So that was tough right there to watch. I can't even imagine what he's thinking.
That was an interesting way to lose that trick. He must have just landed a little in the back seat. Maybe his hands are a little sweaty from the heat. The gloves were sweating through.
He'll be back, though. If there's anybody that is good enough with... Oh, here we go. That's the last thing we need, to roll an ankle on the way as well, right?
Keep it together, really. Get back up that rolling.
So they'll put him in that number 5 spot as we look at Mike Varga. He's just outside of the medals. He's in that number 4 position with a 75.66.
Mike Varga's that sleepy killer. You always forget about him a little bit, and then he just comes out swinging all the big contests.
Look at that.
Well, you don't forget about him. He's just so chill. Oh, no, get back to the camera. Get back. What is he doing?
Oh! We caught the last clip of that, but from what I see, there was a tail whip and a 720 right there.
I'm such a huge fan of this guy. He always comes out chilling and then just throws the most banger runs on everything.
And that's why I said earlier, I know these jumps are exactly what he needs for his trick list, so I'm curious to see what he did in between, how we got to this end. But let's break this down. Double backflip. Like we said, he looks over his shoulder. He's got a different double backflip than everyone else. But the 720 no-hander, that was an upgrade from run number 1. Continuing on with that front flip. But this is where we need to check out and see what happened here.
Okay, we're back to the 7 tuck.
And that was good. Good extension there.
First half of this run is a thing of beauty, and we know what the last trick was. Ooh,
3 down whip.
Down whip. Normal 360, switch tail whip.
Oh,
into a 7 whip. That run is good.
That's a really good run right there, and everything looked really clean as well.
Yeah, Varga, that's going to throw him way up there.
So with the pre-run score, 75.66, he will check into the 80s. It'll improve the score, but not the placing. So an 80.66 for him. J2E hanging on to that bronze medal spot for now. Daniel Sandoval sitting in that silver medal spot. And, of course, Brady Baker, who rides last in the rotation, your leader, as we get set to bring back in Brandon Lupos.
Yeah, we talked about this off the first run. Brandon has had a string of injuries, and they were a lot of freak accidents as well. And he's had a rough road to get to where he is. But he is so talented on his bike, and anytime he steps on it, there can be magic. And there's a huge double backflip into the cash roll. This is good momentum right here.
He slipped the pedal in.
Oh, no!
Away.
Oh, no.
That was intense right there on the on and off, but he held on. He had to throw his run away, but he stayed safe at least, because that could have got crazy.
Because if you lose a hand up top like that, and you lose control, then you're compromised going off of a step down, and that is never a good idea.
Big shout out for Brandon for pushing through so many injuries, and he keeps coming back strong.
Yeah.
J2 is similar. Jay's had a ton of injuries as well, and he just kept pushing through to now where he's at his prime at 34.
There's no doubt about it, and Brandon still
stop.
is as well. But this is where things went wrong. He did that bar to tug, but look at pitched forward, going towards a ramp. I know this is not what he wanted, but this is a win to be able to run out on that setup right there. So I'm going to say it once again, it's terrible to see, but there is still run number 3. There is still hope for him to be able to get his run of the day.
How many amazing moments at X Games have happened on run number 3?
No doubt about it. That's where
when it goes down.
Biggest moments happen.
Well, this gentleman had an amazing moment happen on run number 1. Brady Baker, 90.33. Tires fixed. We go on for run number 2.
More of the same.
Let's go, Brady Baker.
3 whip up is impressive as well.
Okay.
This is big right here. What's it going to be?
Oh my gosh.
Double bar spin.
That's what I'm saying. 90.33 isn't enough for Brady. He pushes it up and up and up through first run all the way to third run in every X Games. He's on.
Can I say it now? Is he the best dirt competition rider of all time? Can I say it?
I mean, let's give it another run and see.
I'll say it.
That'll be
Dennis isn't ready yet, but I'm ready. Like, just what he just did on 2 runs back to back is unbelievable.
He's the future. He's taken a little bit from all the masters. He's got a little Pat Casey in him. You know, he's got a little...
But he is so the present right now, too.
That's what I'm saying.
Control.
He's taken stuff from all the masters in the past, and he's...
Oh, my goodness.
He is Brady Baker. There's no one like him right now.
1, 2, 3.
He can slip up a tiny bit, readjust, and throw a banger. It doesn't phase him.
No doubt about it. Cash roll bar spin on the step down.
He's got
but this
tricks.
is where he made a huge improvement. Look at this. 1 bar spin, setting up another bar spin in the 720, and it was perfect as well.
He one-upped himself a lot. That score is going to go crazy. Yeah, Brady. Keep that vibe.
He's just claiming it right now. Last year,
he
added his name to the history books because prior to his gold medal performance last year, only 5 people had ever. 93.66 to finish that thought. Only 5 other people had won more than once.
Brady, a 90.3 wasn't enough for you.
You know, we blew that tire on the first one in the middle of the air. I'm just happy I landed that. So go back up there, reset, got a new tire on. How to make these guys work for it.
How'd you stay calm with all the tire madness?
It's part of the sport. I work for this every day, and I'm not going to let a little tire blow distract me. So had to go in there with a clear mind and just get the job done.
1 run to go, Brady Baker.
It's crazy to see, for me at least, Brady. He was the kid, the 10, 11-year-old kid that was riding with me at the skate park when I was training for X Games, and now he is pushing the limits of BMX every single run.
Did you feel like it was going to lead to this when you met him as a little kid? Did he
was so dialed, he was, but it's like, is he going to stay with it? And of course he did, and look at where it brought him, man. I'm so proud of him, but it's just amazing to see how far he took it.
He was already in the lead, but he gave himself some breathing room with a 93.66. Can he hang on? We'll have the third and final round when we come back.
Let's get cooking.
What a smell, what a taste.
That looks delicious.
Isn't that fantastic? Seriously wonderful.
Dig in. Delicious.
It just tastes brilliant. I might have a bit more.
When the rod bends,
That's a tuna for sure.
pray the line doesn't break.
Now let it go. Come on. Everybody struggled last year. Hopefully we can recover from that.
Every bluefin is as good as gold.
Let's go, but it ain't over yet, baby!
Take 6 contestants. Mix in 1 high-energy host.
Here we go.
At a grocery store full of ingredients.
Grab anything and throw it in your cart.
Mix vigorously.
Go!
And you have the recipe for the 90s hit game show, Supermarket Sweep.
Put on your helmets, it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
It's the most fun you can have in the grocery store.
I'm exhausted and I've been sitting back here.
Supermarket Sweep.
Watch Supermarket Sweep, now streaming free on Roku.
Can you direct your attention to the screen, please?
Welcome to Regular Ass Dinosaur Park! Where the fuck are they?
Things Ezekiel and I killed buds.
I think that's a great idea!
Back, everyone, to Salt Lake City X Games SLC 2025, presented by Sonic, as we get set to bring you the third and final round of the BMX Dirt Final. It is Brady Baker, who came in as a rookie 2 years ago, took home the gold. He backed it up in 2024. Here's your current leader with a 93.66. Daniel Sandoval sitting in the number 2 spot. Jay Toohey sitting in bronze. Ryan Williams was knocking on the door, guys, though, in that second round.
He's knocking, man. Just check this run out. It was so close to being stomped perfectly. And I'm interested to see if he's to land something like this, if it'll bump past that 93.66 Brady's got on the board.
Yeah, Brady put up a huge score, man. But, like, the truth is, those tricks in there, those are, like, one-off. Those are tricks that only Ryan Williams is bringing to these competitions. So this is going to be a crazy third round, to say the least.
Yeah, it's a battle of Brady puts together this, like, masterpiece of a run from beginning to end, and R. Willie's throwing tricks nobody else is doing. Just, it's incredible. He's almost like a stuntman superhero, where Brady's just, like, mastering the beginning to end dirt run. So I'm excited to see what they're going to give him if he pulls. Not if, when he pulls his run.
You can see him back there at Athlete State. Look, Andy Buckworth was helping fix Brady's tire earlier. Now he's playing medical guy as he's over there putting kinesio tape on Ryan Williams' shoulder. So again, Brady Baker, 93.66. Daniel Sandoval, 85.33. And Jay Toohey holding on to that bubble spot with that bronze with an 83. However, everyone gets one more run to go here. It is best run that counts. Before we get to this last round, let's send it down to Kristen.
Yeah, Ryan Williams out here receiving medical attention for that right shoulder. You know, I asked him why run 2 wasn't a safety run. Generally, that's the strategy. He said he missed his step-on trick. He wanted something bigger, so he decided instead it was full send. Unable to stick the landing on 5, but looking for magic in run 3. But guys, an absolute warrior. He has endured so much this weekend already, just trying to battle through the pain on that right side that we talked about at the top of the show.
Well, it looks like Andy's got him dialed in there with the kinesio tape, so he should be good to go. So it was there. It was there. It was so close. That left hand just slipped off the bars.
Don't forget about this dude, Caden Stone. If he can stomp his run, he can get in the 90s, no problem. He wants it, man. He's working hard every day. He's got the energy. Next Games is a spot for him to just release.
So we start off this third and final round with Caden Stone.
This is what it comes down to on this first jump, though. And he threw the bar spin. He actually changed up the run, which I'm totally fine with. And it was a huge trick as well. Look at him making it through to the step up. Nice 7-bar down it. That was clean. Wow. I'm so happy that he was able to show up here in X Games and get a run on the board.
That was big. That was a good run. He completely changed it up instead of the front cork 1080, the twister. It was a cash roll bar.
Yeah, he snuck that bar spin in there. It was clean as could be. Perfect. And then followed it up straight into that triple whip. Now, what he did on the step down was so clean. This bar spin 720. And then he ended it off also with another huge trick. And yeah, like I said, I'm just so glad that he was able to get a run in the bag.
That was a really sick, well put together run. I'm excited. That might get near podium.
It's going to be close.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be close right there.
Best outing thus far was mid-20s, 78.66. It'll get him 2 spots out, but we'll see more of him in BMX Dirt Best Trick tomorrow. But great job for him on that third and final round. Daniel Sandoval, he owns 9 total medals. 5 of them in park. He's got 4 in park best trick. He's looking right now at a possible first ever BMX dirt medal here at the X Games.
So the real question is he going to fit another tail whip in that first jump? Could it be the flip triple, Dennis? We're going to find out right now. Whoa, he went for the double again, which is fine. We're totally cool with that. That was huge, but...
Truck to switch whip.
Oh, this is a clean run right now. 720 bar in the step down. It was perfect. 3. Oh, no.
He was going to one-up himself on that last jump, that's for sure.
3 double whip to late down whip. That's a trick that only he is going to send right there. And this goes along with what we were talking about in park. He is all or nothing. He is either at the top or at the bottom of this one.
That's how Daniel does it. He loves to just send it. And he's still in second place with an 85.33. That could hold for a long time.
Totally could.
There's a lot of crazy
especially the way things are going, though. You know,
Yep.
like the runs they're all over the place here. So if people put it together, then yeah, he can lose that spot. But you never know how far these guys are pushing it. They know they have to turn it up. Runs are going to get hard. They're going to get difficult to land.
So this gentleman sitting 1 spot behind him as of right now, also looking at a potential medal. He owns a prior silver when it comes to BMX Dirt. This is Jay Toohey.
His first run was so solid. That's what gave him that 83. Slipped up a little bit on the first set on his second run. Let's see if he can put it together in this third one.
Just look at the height of his riding right here. Huge flip Superman seat grab. Right foot forward with a triple whip. Switching it to the left foot forward to get that front flip. Wow, nothing fun on the step down. It's a double backflip. That was a heck of a run right there.
I told you guys, that's my guy.
Unbelievable, man.
Unbelievable. He changed it up. The front bike flip on the step down.
Huge. I haven't seen him even do that in practice. So for him to show up and send it on that one, unbelievable riding.
That one had a little bit of everything.
Absolutely, but let's just look at the height. Let's appreciate the beauty of that over that first set. Switching his feet in between. Only person
he prefers tail whips. Right foot forward, switches back.
Yep, there's right foot forward with that triple tail whip. But man, how he finished was just so strong. Left foot forward for that double backflip.
Front bike flip into a double flip.
Yeah.
This is going to score.
This is going to be a good one. This could definitely mess with this podium right now. I'm glad he didn't fall right there on the berm either. In celebration.
So he had that 83, 84-33 will bump up the score. He's still going to be 1 point shy behind Daniel Sandoval to overtake silver. However, just gave himself some breathing room here as he's looking at a potential second dirt medal to his name. Gabriel Chavez finds himself down there in the bottom of the pack in that number 8 spot. The third and final attempt here for him to put one down.
He's had a rough week, but let's bring it together, Gabby. Here we go.
Oh, he did it. He did it.
He got it.
Wow.
Over that thing.
Yes, he's going to continue. Oh, no. It breaks your heart watching a friend of yours, you know, just you want him to be able to do what he came here to do.
One of the best dirt riders in the world. That's why he gets invited to this. This got scary.
Yeah, it looked like his foot might have got stuck. It did.
Oh, he still got it around perfect, but that was scary.
But I want you all to watch his foot right now. Watch, it gets stuck on the frame. Imagine doing a double backflip and having that panic. We've done can-cans and they get stuck doing a straight jump. It's miserable. Imagine rotating a double flip. I'm just glad that he made it past that point.
Especially after his run before that.
Exactly.
And hats off to him for being a warrior. You don't need to say much. The dirt and the scuffs all over that shirt tell the story of the week that he has had. Here we go. Ryan Williams, it was there. He was knocking on the door of that last go-around. He's outside the top 3, sitting in 6th.
Double front flip.
This. He's got the momentum.
Oh my God.
What?
Front flip no off.
And one more, Ryan.
Double
Third runs a charm. He said it right before he dropped in. Ryan Williams, what is this going to score?
Oh my goodness, what a run right there.
Oh, the shirt's coming off. Here we go.
Check out Andy Buckworth's tape job. I think that's what he's doing right now, everybody.
Andy Buckworth, mechanic, medic, best trick rider tomorrow.
What a crazy run.
There's almost a 10-point gap in between first and second place.
Oh, he just gave his shirt to that little kid. That kid
awesome.
So cool.
leaving with a souvenir.
But let's break this down for you all. This first trick, double front flip in a dirt competition. Unbelievable, honestly. It's insane. Now, he continued on doing that front flip, bike forward flip variation he does there. And that's the one when he keeps his hands on. But the double flip over that first one is the crazy. That's just, nobody does that. No one does. There you go again. You can see how complicated
Does anyone
it
do
is.
that?
Nobody does.
Two jumps in a row. And then he goes, you guys thought I did too many front flips? Let me give you a double backflip.
Yeah, use 2 backflips for you to offset it.
Let me just make this run real proper.
But where is this going to score? I have no idea. He didn't do the Aussie roll, right?
This would be
So
one of
this
the
is
worst times to be a judge right now. That's going to be so tough. Brady compared to this and Daniel, like, where do you put this?
It's going to be on this podium, but where? Where is it going to be?
Everything, dude. My shoulder. My shoulder was about to give out.
This is a hard one.
And I still got the catch wrong. And we made it!
Waiting for his last.
Oh, what did he get? 94-33. Not only did he get into the top 3, he just put himself in the lead for the first time. Since the end of round 1, we have a new leader, Ryan Williams, sitting in a potential gold medal.
This is right where he wanted to be. Now he's got Brady Baker up against the ropes.
Oh,
but guess what? Brady's always got more. There's still a show.
I have spoken with Brady's dad. He said Brady has so many crazy tricks that he is ready to unleash. And Brady knows it. He's got that skill. He's got that ability to release it when he needs to. And I'm so excited to see how this plays out.
Listen to him. He's not stopping. You see, he looked up the roll and was like, come on, get it, Varga, because Mike Varga's up next. We only have 3 riders left to go, by the way. Brady Baker, being the defending gold medalist, gets to ride last. So he's going to get the last chance to answer back. But wow, Ryan Williams, when it's all on the line in round 3.
There's his new little baby. Our Willie, man, showing up for that 3rd round.
This is the champion right here.
Yeah.
The mom. She's been looking after for me so I can practice. I love you, baby.
That's what's up. Shout out to all the moms out there.
That is Ace Lucas Williams, who was born on December 10th, 2024. By the way, it was last year in Ventura when he decided to let the whole world know that they were expecting. We were all surprised about. I believe it was Best Trick when he dropped that nugget on all of us. As we turn our attention for the third and final time to Mike Varga. 2 spots out of the podium right now with an 80.66.
Varga has the tricks, and we know this. He's just got to put it all together, and that is a great start so far. Oh, no. He had so much speed on that double backflip, though. Like,
Yeah,
he
he
set
landed
himself
perfect.
up so good to continue on. Oh, it's so sad.
Mike Varga, one of my favorite people to watch ride. Killed it. He's in 5th place. Got a really nice run.
We are down to 2. You've got Brandon Lupos coming up next. He's down in that number 8 spot. And then you've got Brady Baker to round us out as we take another look at our new leader, who is having the time of his life running around the side of the course and taking selfies and signing autographs.
Like, I can't even explain like how happy I am that BMX has Ryan Williams in it.
Brandon Lupos and Brady both know how to win, and they're both set up to go.
As we mentioned before, Brandon has a gold medalist event from 2018.
Here's Brandon Lupo.
Such a perfect double flip.
I just want Brandon to get a full pull right now. He's had a rough week. Look at that. Oh, no. Just tagged the tiniest bit. BMX is such a game of inches. Tagging that back wheel, losing his feet on the pedals, 1 jump away from getting a full pull.
It's down to 1 dude now.
Well,
who's won the last 2 X Games.
This, you can't ask for a better situation right now.
We have 2 stories to tell right now. Daniel Sandoval's getting a medal. This will be his first BMX Dirt medal because he's
Daniel.
guaranteed that bronze because the last rider to go is ahead of him. He's in silver. He came in as a rookie in 2023. He was the top qualifier, then followed it up with a win, which hadn't been done since Ryan Nyquist way back when. He comes into Ventura in 2024, backs it up, became only the 6th rider in the history of BMX Dirt at the X Games to have more than 1 win. Can he make it a 3-peat? It comes down to this last run.
Cash roll double
Cash roll
whip.
double, perfect. Flip triple whip.
Clean as could be.
3 double whip.
Oh my goodness.
Brady, go. Cash roll, bar.
Does he
go?
Push it down.
Brady Baker.
Oh my goodness.
And
He's got another flat tire. Did you hear that?
Yo.
I was thinking that, but I didn't want to say it. But again,
When did that happen?
Yo, dude,
When
this
did
guy.
that happen?
All right, I'm going to say it.
It's the back
best
tire this time.
contest dirt rider.
Thank
ever.
you. Thank you.
That's it. That's it. I was waiting for till the 3rd run, and he is officially it.
Do you realize
That's the
how
dude.
insane that run was?
My
From
heart's
start
pounding.
to finish.
No, that's it. That dude is the best.
Oh my goodness.
That is the dude.
We
Brady
need to
Baker,
figure out
it's-
where that tire came out, and it was going to even make him being the best that much better.
My heart is pounding. That was one of the coolest runs I've ever seen in my life.
How did he manage to get across that last set?
Oh my
Like I'm saying earlier, he can mess up a little bit, and he readjusts, gets a pump, and throws another bend.
But he only messes up a little bit.
A little bit. Barely. That was perfect.
Still
Flip,
straight to the foot
trip.
triple. But this is where he changed it too. Three double whip up that is ridiculous. Like, no, you guys don't understand. I know it's not the flashiest looking trick, but technical wise, that was such a gamble to go up that step up.
And then cash roll bar off. That's the best run I've
Let's
ever
watch
seen in my
this
life.
tire. Let's see where this tire gave out, because this is really, I think it could have been right there.
And still held a little bit.
When did it made a noise. You could see it.
Right.
But when did it come off of the tire? Right there at the landing again. What? Three flat tires.
Two front tire flats and a back tire flat. Wow.
This
on the
is
last
going
run
to be
of the
crazy.
golf. Okay, now we wait.
He's the king, dude.
So
The
a
future.
93.66.
Can we stand with the future?
Was that it?
Was that the
That
reveal?
flashed real quick and
it
then went
flashed
away.
then went away, so I don't know if that was it or not.
And they didn't see anything, so I think we might have been the only ones that saw
Okay,
that.
so
What are they doing? The suspense. The suspense.
no, Brady Baker does not best Ryan Williams, so Ryan Williams Williams, you talked about at the top of the show, he wants that dirt gold, and he just got it, Dennis.
He did it. This is what Ryan Williams was coming for, and he did that run that got him the gold. Wow, what a contest. That was one of the funnest contests to ever watch.
You gotta get a word with that man right there.
Let's send it down to Kristen, who's with the man of the hour right now.
Here we go.
Ryan Williams, have you considered what it means to be a 10-time X Games gold medalist in this era of the sport?
I totally forgot about that. Thank gosh I got that done. I swear, that's the only time I'm going to beat Brady Baker in the dirt, I think, because he's an absolute animal. He's the future. The guy's the future. W's the future. Shout out to Dickies. I gave my shirt away, so I should be wearing it, but gave it out to the crowd, so shout out to them. But let's go X Games Salt Lake City!
Ryan, there is a question surrounding whether or not you could put a full run together. How'd you answer it?
Barely. Holy moly. I was on the edge of my seat, or the edge of my pedals. I was like, landed so funny. I'm like, am I going to be able to cash roll up this step up? And I only just got it, and then I'm like, fronty tug, let's go. My shoulder nearly fell off. Shout out to Andy Buckworth and Logan Martin, just fixed me up in the back before my last run. Third time's the charm. Let's go.
Ryan Williams is undefeated as a new father as well. Scotty, Jimmy?
His first ever BMX dirt gold, and he's competing in 3 events out here, so that's a great way to start off your trifecta, walking away with a gold, guys.
Oh, I'm so happy for Ryan, but it's so great because when Ryan wins, we get the Ryan celebration speech, and it's always just as good as the run. Huge congrats to Ryan Williams. That was an amazing achievement.
Yeah, that was one heck of a contest from beginning to end. We all knew what we were getting in for. The best X Games dirt line ever built, some are saying. The best riders, 2025.
That is
the best contest I've ever seen in the dirt.
That is a wrap for BMX Dirt. Congratulations to Daniel Sandoval with the bronze, his first ever X Games BMX Dirt medal. Brady Baker, your 2-time gold medalist, walks away with another medal. This time he has to settle for silver, but it's Ryan Williams. He comes away. He owned a dirt silver. He now owns a dirt gold. That makes it 10 total X Games golds for him to start off his weekend competing in 3 different events.
I do think a lot of women struggle with having adequate care. I found out about Maven through a flyer in the mail. This was a service that offered family planning, helping to get pregnant, pregnancy care. All of our benefits were available through our health plan with United Healthcare. It took a load off my shoulders. United Healthcare makes me feel supported and seen.
Ignite the celebration this holiday with the outdoor fun and flavor that's better on a Blackstone. Because all across the nation, Blackstone is the way America cooks outdoors, with an enormous variety for your whole neighborhood, giving you the freedom to cook anything, anytime, anywhere. Only on a Blackstone, America's best-selling griddle. Go to your nearest Blackstone retailer or blackstoneproducts.com now and make everything better on a Blackstone.
1 second, they're a neighbor you like. The next, they're a neighbor you trust.
Actually, no problem.
1 second, you're worrying about your home. And then, thanks to ADT, there's a lot less to worry about. Feel secure enough to let others in with Trusted Neighbor from ADT.
You guys ready for this?
I was born ready.
On America Says,
I don't like blank on my sandwich.
when you fill in the blank,
Ketchup, pickle, onion, mustard, mayonnaise.
Oh, there it is!
You take your team to the bank.
Bad luck. Black cat.
Join host John Michael Higgins for America Says. Watch full episodes on Game Show Central.
And would you believe it? The best trick counts here in Moto X. Best trick.
That's crazy about Ty. Yeah, $7,000. That's not 7,000 yen. That's 7,000 US. He bought over 200 tickets, including for his parents, who have never seen him compete before. So this was a huge one for him.
Special full circle moment for Taka, but we kick things off with Benny Richards.
So Benny making his 4th X Games appearance here in Osaka in 2025. Best finish, best trick was 2023 in Ventura, where he had to settle for 6th place.
And here we go.
Going for the special flip, so a bar hop variation there for Benny. You're basically feet over the bars, you're back flipping your body back into a double grab.
No problem with that for Benny Richards on his first run. You see Taka showing him some love.
Yeah,
and sorry, go ahead, Jimmy.
I've saved. He's got 2 freestyle finishes of 8th and 6th from 2021 and 2022. His first appearance back in 2021, we were at Axel Hodges compound. It was an early morning contest, and right out of the gate, he got stacked up pretty good, so this one's a bit of redemption. Look at this. So the bar hop going over the bars, he backflips his body back, and watch where he grabs here. He ends up with both hands on the seat and then back to the bars, no problem.
Yeah, the air awareness in that one's so important for him to get his eyes turned around the right way as he's able to do that, and a really nice score of 91 to kick things off here in Moto X Best Trick.
It's got to feel pretty good for old Benny Richards there, getting first guy to drop right out of the gate, and then you get that one out of the way immediately.
Genki Watanabe out of Osaka. His 11th X Games appearance. He's got 3 X Games silver medals, coming in Best Whip, last coming in 2021.
He's also got himself a spot in speed style back in X Games Austin in 2015, where he finished in 8th place out there. He was the 2nd Japanese athlete to earn a medal in Moto X Games history behind Taka Higashino.
And he lives full-time here in Osaka. So when we say hometown, we mean it. Here's Genki on his first attempt in Best Trick.
Got the flip levers up here. Let's see what Genki gonna do in round 1.
Oh yeah,
huge KOD flip. That's why those flip levers came up once you get into the position in this trick there.
The extension was so clean, Jimmy.
See where the wrists are pressed up against those flip levers. Yeah, you said it. It's complete extension. This is going to be a great look at this right here. Just completely stretched out, looking back.
Put it on a poster. Watanabe. Fantastic first run. A score of 83.66 early in this contest, putting him into 2nd place.
I mean, you couldn't ask for any better extension on that trick than what you just saw out of Genki.
And the crowd volume will continue at a deafening level in here as Taka Higashino hits this course for the first time here today at X Games Osaka. Of course, the first Japanese Moto X competitor to earn an X Games medal. Oh my!
The rock solid indie flip. I can't. I mean, I'm doing the math in my head here. It's just hard for me to believe that it's been 19 years. I remember when Taka first came over to the United States, and it does not seem that that much time has elapsed, but yet here we are. And now he's doling out 200 tickets for his friends and family to come watch him here inside the dome.
Just absolutely perfect.
So a 3-in-1 combo here. You've got the flip, you've got the rock solid. You go back to the cutouts,
grab, then let go, and then re-grab, and then in the Indy, you're scissor kicking the legs on that one. So a 3-in-1 combo for Taka Higashino. An 86.66 for Taka, good enough for second place. So we turn our attention now to the next couple of riders who, as you said, have really traded off gold medal spots over the last few years. Jackson Strong
over the last dropping in 15 contested events here. It's basically been between these two. You got a Levi Sherwood win in there and a couple of wins by David Ronaldo. Comes Jackson with a front flip. Yes. Seat grab. Indy.
So right into the wall. Wow.
Last year in this event, he was going for a front flip Superman Indy, and it was innovative for sure, but it wasn't the extension. It just didn't execute well. But here in 2025, there was no doubt.
Yeah, let's take another look, Jimmy.
Look at the way he tucks the head into the bars. Grabs with one hand.
Just such a tight window for margin of error, Jimmy, and he pulls it back perfectly.
I mean, you're on a 250-pound bike, and you're tucking yourself into a front flip, and then to grab the seat with one hand, take the feet off. The question now is, what do the judges think? And in last year's contest, it was a little rough to start for these guys. Oh, there you go, a 90. So that's going to put him behind Benny Richards right now.
Wow. So putting Jacko into second place. So
bang.